Watch it asks me to update the game. You haven't updated the game, sucker. Take that. It probably is, isn't it? You're getting goosebumps? Why are you getting goosebumps? Yep, it's asking me to update the game. It's fine. We're figuring it out. It's a very small update, I think. May I ask, Lily, what's up? What's up, Oops? I'm changing our stream information. I kind of just was seeing all my friends play it, and I just got jealous that they got to experience the story. And I just really wanted to do it too. Even though I've been through it already. And a lot of people have been asking questions about Final Fantasy XIV in our community. So what better way to show them one of my favorite Final Fantasies than to play through it again ourselves? Okay. It's my favorite. I've been not watching. You haven't played 14 in years. You really need to get back into it. How long have I been playing 14? I can actually look up I've been playing since right before Stormblood release. Or right when Stormblood released. I think that's 2017, 2018. If you ever get back into it, Up in Smoke, Evercold is bringing a lot of really fun features that'll allow it to be easier to play with friends across different servers and worlds. So I thought you were old school. I actually played Final Fantasy XIV before A Realm Reborn happened. I had it on its original PC disc. I remember playing it, and then I was dying to a ladybug as a human archer, and a random passerby healed me, and then I never played it again. The original, yeah. But I didn't really have an account, so it was terrible. Yes, that's why they redid it. It wasn't just Realm Born then? Correct. Okay, I think everything's set up. I think we're good to go. I'm gonna lower this music, and I'm gonna show y'all our protagonist. I did try to dress up fancy for y'all, but also to kind of look, I try to kind of look like a noob. I kind of look too fancy for a noob, but I wanted to still look a little cute. So this is my character. There he is. He's a cutie. I know. What can I say? Let me write down my settings for my game capture real quick so I don't forget. And then I'll be raising this music here. This is me. And of course it's a Lala. I have like a little headband and just like a regular tunic. I'm gonna play Red Mage, of course. What class am I gonna play, he says. We'll play Red Mage. Although I have a few other classes leveled, so we can switch if we want to. But yeah, this is Vivi Valentia, which my mom says Vivi kind of sounds like vivir, to live in Spanish, and then Valentia is like courage in its translation. So my name is to live with courage. Isn't that cute? Isn't that adorable? Oh, before we start, actually, you can't start off. Too bad. I'm going to take us to a Realm Reborn title. Wait. No, wait. And I'm going to go to options, do some system configurations to raise the volume. Here we are. If the volume gets too loud, just let me know. Okay. You haven't seen it in years? Welcome back. I might turn it down a little bit. Welcome to Final Fantasy XIV, everyone. It's fine. Thank you, Syra. You're locked in. I do too. This is the end of a realm. The end of an era. That caused it to be reborn. If you were playing the original Final Fantasy XIV, you got to see the end of days happen right before you as they closed the servers. Isn't that crazy? My favorite Final Fantasy? 6 was really good in its first half, but I think I liked it more in its first half than its second half. I do have a command for my favorite Final Fantasies. I'll put that up in a moment. Whoa. Bahamut's here to pose on us. Yikes. It's probably fine, right? Like, what do you do? What do you even do, you know? Like, yeah, you just wait for the end, right? Oh. But not the Scions! The Scions don't wait for the end to come. They greet it, weapon in hands. Oh gosh! Oh. Oh, so good. Oh gosh. Oh man, why? Right? Isn't it so amazing? Oh. And then a realm was reborn. We're just crying over here. Thanks for the raid, lovely. Welcome to the beginning of my new Game Plus run of Final Fantasy XIV, everyone. We come in on the Chocobo. Oh, gosh. Oh, man. Whoa! Oh, dead! Let's freaking go! I'm starting fresh. I'm doing New Game Plus, so I won't have to level. But we're starting from the beginning. Thank you so much for raiding, Ronnie. If you're not already, please make sure you're following Moon Tones. There's one person that knows adventure, it's Ronnie. And then we got teleported here. Warriors sent in on beams of light. To a new future. I'm not gonna cry, I swear. I'm gonna stop crying. Nothing's happened yet. No, not fresh level 0. It'd take too long. I'm still a little Lala, of course. So epic. A new adventure! Goodbye. Oh my gosh! Welcome to a realm reborn. Oh my god. Oh wait, I have to catch up with chat because I think it wasn't showing me YouTube chat. Hi Fox Zero, you love Final Fantasy XIV. It's so good. Heaven's Word's your favorite JRPG of all time. Let's go. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna give a shout out to Ronnie so y'all know to follow them. Please make sure you check them out. What were you up to? More Death Stranding 2. I love it. I love it. You're on your own adventure in Death Stranding 2. Ronnie, amazing. Number 1. Funny. Number 2. Super kind. Number 3. Plays the best kinds of games with the best stories and the best mechanics. Number 4. So make sure you check out Ronnie. If you have to read and run Lovely, please feel free to do so. The same goes for anyone who came in with Ronnie. We're starting fresh. Let's go. Let's do this. This is me. Now, I am going to have to navigate the menu to get to New Game Plus because I haven't even done that yet. And I don't know what it looks like to do that because I've never done it. I wanted to be a new journey. Oh, it says total days subscribed 3,210. Potato, you were asking earlier. But I can do playtime. I am small. I am small boy. Isn't he cute? That's Vivi. That's why I'm watching. You're curious? I don't know what it's going to look like, although I think you don't have to do side quests. Like it kind of auto-completes the side quests that you have already done. Good morning. Yeah, this is the only MMO I play. Okay. Let us... I'm pretty sure I looked up how to do it. You have to go to Duty, and then you go to New Game Plus, and then you just click on a Realm Reborn. And then you do it. Relive past adventures. Okay, so what happens now? What happens now? Where's my quest log? Y'all, I haven't clicked on my quest log in forever. What is this? Oh, Lenosha. That is where I started. That's true. I could use some more prey returning to the Wicked Sands. The bed's big enough? I need all the space. I need the space. Okay. It says I have to go here to start for realsies. Upstairs. Okay. Going upstairs. Upstairs we go. Here? Wait, that's where I have to go, right? It's not like... You started in Ulda? I think I chose Summoner as my first class. I think it's here that it wants me to go. Yeah, okay. I wonder if it'll play the cutscenes. I don't know what this is gonna look like. We can view cutscenes from the inn, though, if it doesn't play any of the opening cutscenes. But let's see. Okay, so it didn't play the opening cutscenes, so let's do that. I'll play the opening cutscenes for us. I thought it would just play the cutscene. Wait, command unavailable in New Game Plus mode? Excuse me? Okay, hold on. We'll suspend then, and then... Okay. Here? Wait. Where are my cutscenes at? Aren't there cutscenes supposed to be here? Where are my cutscenes? Ah! Oh.
I am the way.
Let's skip that. Spoilers. So how does this work then? Hold on. Is it not gonna let me watch the opening cutscene? What? That's so silly. That's so silly. What the heck? Okay, I will do the opening cutscene then. I'll make a new character and do the opening cutscene. So y'all can see it. It's fine. Why is it hitting me with dog trail still? Okay. I think I have to go to a different world, though, to make a new character, because I'm on... Oh, wait. Do I have appearance data for my... I don't. Let me save my appearance data. There. Okay. I think I'll have different hair, though, which is unfortunate. I'm so small. Let's watch the opening cutscene together. I don't know. I don't like any of these hairs. We'll go here. Sure. Done. Yes. No. Cute. I'm so cute. I think I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think this was my birthday. Yeah, there it is. And my Helone, I think. DPS. Arcanist. Yeah, sure. Why not? And let's just put in my name again. I'm just gonna delete this character later. It doesn't matter. Let's go! Let's see the opening cutscene. Because it won't let me play it. What the heck? World congested. Hi, Nolan. I'm glad you like it. I feel like I used to be able to watch that opening cutscene, so I'm a bit confused. But it's okay. After that opening cutscene, everything kind of just unfolds from there. I have to make sure I don't accidentally erase my other character. If anyone knows how to actually access the very first cutscene, let me know, because I feel like I have watched it again before, but now I don't know where it is. Okay. Oh. Due to related cutscenes, still get something in Plus unless you skip previously viewed cutscenes off. I'll have to look at that. Thank you for Googling that, Ryan. Looking into it.
Here. Here. Feel.
probably fine. It's probably fine. I'm not worried.
Hear, feel, think.
Are you ready to see my silly horn on my head? Let's go! I can't believe Vivi Valentia was not a taken name, by the way. Oh. Oi, you're all right, lad. It's not voiced, by the way, so I'm gonna have to... A lot of it's not voiced. You're moaning in your sleep and sweating buckets besides. Rolling of the ship got your stomach churning, has it? I don't know why the text box is so small either. I have to fix that. Can I fix that right now? I don't think I can. I think I can only fix it outside of this menu. When you're doing characters are gnome wizards, small characters are the best. I agree. Don't seem like seasickness now that I look at you. It'll be Aether then, I reckon. You're too kind, Potato. Some are more sensitive to stuff than others. See? And we ain't too far from Vilbrun now, which is chock full of aetherites. No need to fret, though. You'll soon get used to it. Ugh, might as well have been blooming seasickness. Ship's leaping around like a demented chocobo today. I reckon I might head out to deck, get myself a breath of fresh air. Limsa still a little far away off, in case you're wondering. Seeing as you're awake and all, I bet you keep me company till we get there. Them youngins don't care much for conversation, see? Any road, Brennan's the name, and Penland's my trade. Hi, Brennan. They have quite a lot, they do. Just not right now. Right now they napping. I'm so small. Smell the salty sea breeze. Now then, lad, judging by your unusual garments, I'd say you're one of them new adventurers. Am I warm? Yeah. I knew it, going wherever the wind blows, seeking fortune and glory. Now that's what I call living. So long as you can avoid dying, I mean. Ain't no secret that adventuring's a risky business, these days especially. What was it that first attracted you to it? And avoid dying, yeah. I don't know. Well, if you ain't inclined to tell, I ain't about pry. Might as well be old Brennan's a chatterbox. But he sure as hell ain't no busybody. We all have a secret of 3, don't we? Me? Dozens. And I'd rather they stayed secret too, which is why I don't go sticking my nose where it ain't welcome. And just remember though, there's more important things than fortune and glory, such as breathing. Ain't no profit in being dead, and that's fact. Look out! Whoa! Blimey. It's probably fine. Ship's off the starboard bow! Pirate colours! Pirates? Bloody hells. Have you no sense? Get below! Yes, sir. Run! Run, little Lalafell! Run! Eventually, the pirates will run from me. Oi, Del, they're attacking the gauntlet. Oh, so well coming to. Pirates firing on a ship flying lamenting colours. They did. Yeah, they got a buttload of bowls. A bug all for brains. You can rest easy, friends. We made it out of cannon range. Ain't no buccaneer's bark will catch this flighty temptress once the wind's in her sails. Yay! We did it. I was too bleeding close. Glad one of us kept his head on his shoulders. I reckon I'd lost mine otherwise. If them pirates gave up the chase, we might be close to port. Let's head up to the deck and have us a look, shall we? Our first view of Limsa. I'm gonna have to turn the music up. By the by, it's the first trip to Limsa. Yeah. I look so serious. Is it? Well then let this journeyed itinerant tell you the ins and outs of your destination. Limsa prides itself on being Eorzea's foremost naval power. Went too long that the place was ruled by pirates, but thanks to the current admiral's civilizing influence, the city-state could almost pass as a respectable nation. You never guessed she was once a rum-swilling buccaneer herself. Of course, most folk ain't so quick to change. With a town full of liberty-loving ruffians, you can imagine how many naysayers and troublemakers she got to deal with. Like them pirates took a fancy to us just now. And if that weren't bad enough, I'd hear this Sahagin are raiding the coast just as bold as you please. Them are the sea-dwelling beastmen the locals call fishbacks, because you didn't know. We're learning the lay of the lands. Ah, at long last! Lando! Behold Limsa, a nation blessed by the ocean's bounty, beloved of Limelin. I forgot, I don't remember how to say her name. Limlayan, goddess of navigation. My squeaky shoes. Lim. You get the point.
On a windswept isle in the southwestern corner of the realm, amidst the roiling waves of the Rotano Sea, lies the maritime city-state of Limsa Lominsa.
Cute.
To this haven for bandits and brigands, cutthroats and curs, seekers of both freedom and fortune, comes a lone adventurer.
That's me. Maybe, Norman? It kind of sounds like him.
Lone yet not alone,
Close
for the
enough to
hero's
Peter Eater.
arrival has drawn the gaze of the nation's patron deity, Limlane.
I was close. Limlane. Got it. Much simpler than I thought. I also need bigger subtitles. I don't know why they're so small.
In the churning waters of this mortal's future.
And here's where we part ways, son. I'm off to the markets to deliver my wares, and it's on to the high road for me. Here, I want you to have this, by way of thanks for saving my, Tushy earlier. Tushy? Huh? What is it? Money? Hey, you never did tell me your name, did you? Well, here's an idea. Become the sort of storied personage I can brag about having met, and I'll consider us square. You got it. Immediately on that. Storied personage, quest number 1.
Through peril and hardship, discovery and triumph, may the navigator guide this brave soul on his life's voyage. Till sea swallows all.
Wow! That's Limsa Lominsa's motto. Till sea swallows all. Woo! Yeah. Little BB with his little book. So cute. The strut of the walkie potato. Is he cute? I'm sure everything will go well, and it's just gonna be a adventure full of fun. Not bad at all. Nothing bad could happen in Eorzea. I walk so slow. I'm just taking in the sights, the sounds, the crisp, clean ocean air. So fun. Tip tap, squeak, squeak, squeak of my leather shoes. Oi, you there? Tall people keep yelling at me. The tallies are picking on me. Louis Soir? Oh, how fun. And it's David Lodge, yeah. Oh, I mean, yeah. It's my district, and I make it my business and all the scum that washes up on it. Hey! Mean? Ah, an adventurer fresh off the boat, is it? Well then. Allow one of Lim's Element's finest to set you on the right path. Hop to it, lad. I haven't got all day. He's gonna be like, here's your tutorial. Based on the clothing, I'm the tall one. No! I am, aren't I? I wore this because Limsa's color, the yellow jackets are yellow, obviously. Welcome to Limsa Limensa, a bustling city-state filled with scoundrels and brigands, the rough-cut diamond of the Rotano Sea. Please select the control scheme you wish to use. Follow the instructions. When you're ready, proceed to him. He's gonna be like, oh, go like do stuff. Let me see if he's gonna say, go touch the aetheryte. Number 1. Here's how you walk around. Now go talk to the guy who owns this place to do more. Let me see if I can access it now. Let's continue from here. And let's see if I can like do New Game Plus, but with like, you know. Because otherwise, I'm literally starting a whole new game and I don't know if I want to do all that. It is Malice. I do have a link to this if anyone who is a streamer is interested in supporting the person who made this chat box. The world is congested. They need tummy medicine today. They need tummy medicine every day. Sometimes it's worse than others. Sometimes some days are worse than others, for sure. I can't believe Vivi Valentio is not taken. That kind of makes me proud. Good morning. Let's see. Let's see options on New Game Plus. Let's abandon. It's such a great name. Thank you. It's the perfect size, of course. Yes, obviously. Okay, so let's see. New Game Plus guide. Using New Game Plus. Saved automatically. Okay, that's fine. Should be okay. Let me check this one more time. Maybe I just wasn't looking in the right place. Nope, this is the right place. Wait, no. That's not it. That's not it. Okay. Let's go to our settings very briefly. See if there's anything here that says anything about it. No. Okay, well. Okay, well. Well then. Off we go. Let's do it. It doesn't have any settings that I can do here. So we're just gonna go. We're just gonna do the thing. Hopefully it plays cutscenes. That'd be really nice. But yeah, essentially what that guy says is, here's how you run around. Go talk to some people in the markets. Now go talk to the bartender. Okay. Still in Limsa, are you, Vivi? How would you fancy a trip outside the city walls? I'd like you to visit an orchard by the name of Summerfoot Farms. Are there different settings for New Game Plus? Maybe. Maybe. Ever heard of the place? The owner, Stale One, is an old mate of mine. He's got himself a crew of mostly reformed pirate types, if you can believe that. You see how the text box is bigger? It's bigger now? I should probably make it even bigger. I've been trying to bring a bit of life back to the fields after calamity ruined the soil. You mentioned needing another one or two, and your name sprang to mind. I'm not desperate for scraps of gold, no. I give you a glowing recommendation, so make sure you work hard and impress the old jerk. You need directions? The place ain't hard to find. Just take the Zephyr Gate out the city and follow the road northeast. Oh, he also asks me when you come to him and tell him your name. He tells you about how before we enter this astral era, there are warriors of light whose names we've forgotten, but who we know fought very hard to protect us. And those warriors of light are the players of the previous game. It's very sweet. Okay, where do I go? No, but where do I go? Zephyr Gate? I think. Can we get John like a shout out? I know he's a mod. He can shout out himself, but let me see settings. Oh, maybe. Let's do that. Maybe that'll help as well. Of course he had to. Boss told me to. I just exist. Of course. Jamak also plays this game, you know, on his spare time. How? Has it been a while since you played? Oh, wait. Let me use my chocobo. Actually, should we walk like we're actual newbies? I'll get there eventually. Oh, oops. My chocobo is here. Close to a year and a half, you log in to keep the free company house. That makes sense. Speaking of... we're at... Yeah. Hoops gave it to me. Take in the scenery. Exactly. Let's go, Derek. Congratulations. Are you playing it right now? There's another person doing the story. How fun. Speak with Stalewern at Summerford Farms. On it. Yes, everyone has the same walk speed. Despite leg difference. You think I'm not running as fast as I can, Malice? Okay. I'm running as fast as I can. Ah, you must be Vivi. The adventurer Bardarin promised to send along. You honored his word, so that's a good start. I'm Stalwern, the old jerk, as Bardarin likely described me, and this here's my humble orchid. A good number of the lads and lasses working here once terrorized the high seas, and if you're wondering why I employ these scrags, well, they used to crew my pirate ship. But the calamity did for our ship, like it did so many others, and I was sore wounded into the bargain. The calamity is the thing we saw in the opening cutscene. When Bahamut showed up, and we were just kind of staring. Because what do you do when Bahamut shows up? You kind of just wait, you know? You just wait and you stare and you're like, wow, he's so cool. And then you maybe perish. I had to free myself from my crew somehow, and Admiral Millward's initiative gave us landlocked buccaneers work in the field seemed too fine an offer to refuse. Accept your fate, yeah. That was a good run. It turns out you can take the pirate from the sea, but can't take the sea away from the pirate. A lot of my blokes just never took to tending the soil, see? He made pirates into farmers. I can understand the discontent. You summon another Aeon? Fortunately, and unfortunately, the botanists I called into training have been wringing their hands in black despair. With so much work piling up, I need a tougher soul like you to step in and help where it's needed. Farming? I'm farming? Sometimes you gotta start small, you know? Stalwern, owner of Summerford Farms, wishes to inspect your equipment and thereby gauge your readiness for the task he has in mind. I have a mind to set you to task, Valencia. Ooh, he called me by my last name. Before I do, I need to be sure we're properly kitted out. Pirates don't care to parley with dandies, you understand? It might well be the ones here have traded in their cutlasses for coulters, but they're still rogues at heart. I know a solid set of gear when I see it. Come back when you think you're more suitably equipped. I think I'm suitably equipped. Let's have a look at you, will we? I think I'm suitably equipped. Oh, as long as you're this well covered, I won't feel any guilt throwing you to the sharks. Erstwhile buccaneers are an ornery lot. They rage in love for the sea and care little for the laws of the land, but they respect strength, and by the looks of you, I'd say you have a little trouble. I'd say you'll have little trouble getting their attention. Yeah, my gear's level 100, so I think we're okay. I think we're fine. Okay, next. Ah, Valencia, your confidence tells me you've not been idle since last we met. I hope I've read you right. For the task that requires the attention. I have a task that requires the attention of a capable adventurer. Might the adventurer be you? Maybe. They won't know what hit him. Poor things. Good to hear. I shall lay before you the sorry tale. You'll have heard rumors of the abductions. Aye. Citizens have been disappearing from every corner of Limsa Laminsa as if plucked from the face of Hydaelyn, boots and all, by an unseen hand. And what's this got to do with some of the farms, you might ask? Well, that remains to be seen. And it seems a collection of right unsavory folks with azure tattooed faces have been creeping up to the edges of the fields and spying on my yeomen. Now, I doubt anyone would enjoy being scrutinized by such savages at the best of times, but the farmhands are convinced that the kidnappers of rumors come for their hides. Hi, Giri, welcome back. Needless to say, they're beside themselves with glory and their work suffering for it, which is the very last thing I need when my old crewmen are still getting used to their new jobs. It's a struggle to get into lead the farmhouse of a morning. That is, as they say, will you come in? Would you be willing to investigate these tattooed thugs for me? Sure. Good lad. The sooner we get to the bottom of this, the sooner this place will start to resemble a working farm again. I suggest you begin by having a look around Seasong Grotto. If reports are to be believed, our unwelcome visitors have occupied the place. Be careful though, Valencia. Couldn't say for sure what men and miscreants we're dealing with here. If they are kidnappers, well, just be on your guard, alright? I think I remember how to see the opening cutscenes. He's a pirate! I think I remember now. I think it's in my journal. No. Wait, yes. I don't think I can see the cutscenes, though, while I'm actually in New Game Plus. I wonder... Okay, let's see. Hold on. I'm going to suspend, because I can come right back. And then I'm going to go to my journal and go to completed. Oh. No. Wow. Never mind. It's not here. You have to go to an inn. Yeah, it wouldn't show me the actual, like, first cutscenes, though, Giru. It's just the book in the inn. Yeah. Which is unfortunate, but that's okay. Yeah, it started the cutscenes at level 5. I feel like I've watched the opening cutscenes before, though, so it's really weird. Okay. We resume. They should let you rewatch it. That's what I'm saying. Oh, no. No, this is my yawn, by the way. We run everywhere because we're new. We're new here. We're new in town. Too cute. Courtesy of Hoops. It's the friendly one, yeah. No flying till heaven's word. Time to beat up some thugs with their god-slaying fit. I look totally average, though. Look how average I look. The best mount. It is very cute. Second only to my personal chocobo. There's dudes down here? Am I in the right place? Wait, further down? Am I crazy? What? Investigate Seasong Grotto. This is New Game Plus as it's offered in the game, yes. I have to go further down. I'm 3 feet tall. I don't see the quest marker. Okay, hold on. Let me. I'm on top of it. I'm gonna drown. It is very high. Wait, how to wood where? Where do I investigate at? Do I just run around? This is weird. Is this broken? Did I break something? Wait, this person's doing it now. Wait, it's right here? It's right here. Maybe? This person's doing the quest. I can see you doing the quest. How are you doing the quest? Explain it to me. I don't see anything. Is it broken? And they're just leaving. They're done? Why is the potato stalking me? I feel bad, but I don't see the quest here. Maybe because I started it when I was in the area. Let's teleport back out of the area. What's going on? That's what I'm wondering. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Let's teleport back, and then let's come back here, but with, yeah. Let's try that. Maybe it didn't load in the inspection point for some reason. I'm also confused. Nope. You know what? No, we are gonna fly. Just because we have to get over there fast. Flying, by the way, is free as soon as you get a mount in Final Fantasy XIV or Realm Reborn. Oh wait, is it down here? I was just in the wrong place. All mounts can fly. Yeah, so for example, my fat cat can fly. I forgot where the quest was, Kane. It's been forever. I found it. My boy spawn. Okay. You're about to enter an instance battle. Instance battles only occur during certain quests and missions. Take a moment to read the information displayed. Normal is fine. It's gonna level sync me though, so I'm not gonna have anything available.
I am the waves that bear. I am the winds that guide.
This is the first cutscene you can view through the in-book for some reason. I don't know why they skip all the beginning stuff, but everything should be fine from here if this cutscene plays, so.
I am the evening stars.
Is she reading it?
I am the morning sky. I am born of the sea, and there shall I die. Thus reads the sailor's requiem, carved into yonder stone.
Cultured
Such
conjurer.
words well describe the manner in which the citizens of Limsa Lominsa live their lives.
I see.
It is both a litany against misfortune for those out on the waves, and a prayer that the souls of those who perish on land might find their way back to the sea.
Hmm.
Ah, you are the adventurer I've
Kind
seen
of
around
sounds like the
Summerford
ley line
Farms.
idea in Final Fantasy VII.
I thought myself on the trail
return
of
to
the
the
kidnappers,
ley lines.
but it would seem I have missed my mark.
People are kidnapping the farmhands. Oh?
Or perhaps not.
People or monsters are kidnapping the farmhand?
As I suspected, the etheric disturbance here is no natural occurrence. Nor is it a coincidence that the two of us should come here in search of those responsible for the disappearances, only to be attacked. But who stands to benefit from the keeping of this secret?
Why are they kidnapping
such
farmhands?
thoughts must wait. Let us attend to the task at hand, unpleasant though it be.
Suku? Oh god. Yeah, you can take the... You don't have to heal me, you're the one taking damage! Yeah, you take aggro. I sense something awry with this creature. Be on your guard. Oh, he has a lot of health. I guess I'm level 9. That's true. I can't even cast for arrow. I only have black magic. Where the disruption of ether draws others to the fray. As in beware? Where? Oh shoot, that's a lot of other dudes. Frenzied moss back though. Keep your focus on the battle. Leave the tending of runes to me. More unwelcome visitors. Slay them quickly, lest we be overwhelmed. The creature falters. Press the attack, and the battle will soon be won. She has stone skin! I remember that spell, man. That's crazy. Stone skin! Oh man, stone skin doesn't exist in the game anymore. Neither does protect.
Phew.
Give us back stone skin and dance. What that? Let me touch it. I'm gonna touch it. I'm gonna pick it up with my hands. Rub on it to get wishes. Oh. Okay, well, I didn't pick it up. It wanted me to pick it up. It chose me, exactly. I didn't touch the big red button. The big red button moved underneath my hand and then upwards.
Hear,
Oh.
feel, think.
That's from the beginning of the game. And that's Bahamut? The end of days? I'm so cute.
Crystal
Huh?
bearer.
Me?
I am Heidelin, all made one. A light there once was that shone throughout this realm, yet it hath since grown dim. And as it hath faltered, so hath darkness risen up in its stead, presaging an end to life. For the sake of all, I beseech thee, deliver us from this fate. The power to banish the darkness dwelleth in the crystals of light. Journey forth and lay claim to them.
How many crystals are around me right now? Oh, you're large now. Are there 14 crystals surrounding her? Final Fantasy 14?
By thy deeds shall the crystals reveal themselves to thee. Only believe, for the light liveth in thy heart.
Oh. So cool! Oh, screenshot failed. Don't tell me that. It succeeded. I got it.
Go now, my child, and shine thy light on all creation.
Creation as in the
Awake
world?
again? Are we?
We're hearing, feeling, thinking real hard.
Aha. The poor
I was
creature's
wondering what I
fury
looked like when that
kindled
was
with
happening.
cruel
She's like, yeah, you
forethought.
passed out. I just continued doing what I was doing.
See this blade? I found it in the Gubu's back. I have seen knives of this kind before. They are most commonly
They're
used
level
for
5.
the cutting of rope.
I mean, for the cutting of rope.
It would appear our culprits are seafaring men of some persuasion. Piratical being the most probable.
How would that have made the
In any event, you seem much
Gubu
recovered from your sudden
attack us?
affliction. I confess, I was rather taken aback when you collapsed at the very moment of our victory.
Let's go, Giru.
Mayhap a
I'm doing a
surfeit
public
of ether?
service. She's gonna give me some of her ether. Oh, she's saying I was overcome by
I
the
beg your
ether.
pardon. A towering crystal. I'm sure I don't... Oh!
Oh?
Well, well. This has been a day of unexpected revelations. I must continue my investigation. In the meantime, I suggest you deliver this knife to your patron, along with a warning concerning the pirate's probable involvement in this murky business. The days ahead promise little rest, I fear.
The knife is as big as me. So,
May our paths
What's
cross
the point?
again, under the light of the crystal.
that's how we know I didn't do it. Under the light of the crystal. Oh, she found... See, she was also looking... This girlie was also on top of the river looking for where it was. We were both confused. It's a sword for me. Oh, wait. Sorry. We're running. We can also just teleport there. So whenever you're playing Final Fantasy XIV, whenever you see a giant crystal, you want to walk up, you want to touch. Touch. And then you sync up with it so you can teleport to it whenever you want. Of course, teleporting takes money. Because the mother crystal we just talked to doesn't do this for free. Who do you think you are? Okay, she needs to make a living wage too. Valencia, right glad I am to see you safely returned. The lads are all gabbing about hearing what sounded like all 7 elves breaking loose near the grotto. And I feared I'd sent you to your death. She might have been following you hoping you'd know where to go. Maybe. I did run all the way to the beginning though. Instead I was just watching her like, do you know where to go? If you were in the middle of that commotion, I hope it yielded something of interest. I hate to think you'd risk your life for naught. Blunt sailor's knife. A blade pulled from the back of a creature you saw at the cave. I'd agree that such a knife would be part of any seafaring man's kit. I'm starting to think that these ruffians are pirates come to lure my farmhands back to a life of plunder. Chances are they didn't take kindly to your appearance on their doorstep instead of matting Gubu on you. Aye, the pirates have been adding to the numbers of late. I best warn the lads and lasses in my employ to be on guard against their schemes. The kidnappers? You met someone else at the grotto. One with a strange contraption. Ah, Stola. She's been in Limsa Laminsa for a good while now. You mean the cultured conjurer? Her studies of the ether often bring out to Summerford, so her presence at the grotto is hardly unusual. She's an odd-looking lass, I grant you. No, she's just a cat lady. But she's not the kind to associate with kidnappers. You may take my word for that. Where trust should be lacking is in those yeomen of mine who have yet to wholly relinquish their pirate pasts. The temptation to return to the free and easy life of a buccaneer may prove too strong to resist. I only know a cultured conjurer. You have my thanks, Valencia. But for the efforts of stalwart adventurers like yourself, this farm would be in far worse state than it is. Just keep on lending your talents to those in need. Help bring Limsa the brighter future she deserves. Thanks. I mean, you're welcome. But thank you as well. Thanks for being so nice. He's up in arms, as his hired hands are nowhere to be found. That sea sloth Severin is never around when there's work to be done. I'd sooner hire you for the sake of getting things done, but then the rapscallions would never learn. Round them up, let them know that Stelwyn would like a word, and don't take no for an answer. Ooh. Ow. Wait, they're around here? Look at these dudes. Oh, she's cute. Louder, boys! Are they singing sea shanties? Wait. Hi, Alex! Let's go. I'm caught up story-wise, but I wanted to play it again because all my friends, Giru included, are currently replaying, or like playing through the game for the first time, and I got jealous. I got jealous even though I shouldn't have been jealous. So now we're here, playing. Where is your... Where? Okay, here. Where are they? Work? Huh. Can't work when my hands are full lifting this bug. You know, I'd wager my last gill you'd never guess what I'm drinking. Still water. Well, you're right about the swill pot. I reckon it might be worth a day of doing stale one's chores if it'll afford me a taste of proper grog. I want to till the fields. I want to come home. And I want to drink, is what that guy just told me. And if that's not in my life, it ain't worth living. What's a life without a bit of still water? Swill water? Where's this other dude? Oh, he's inside, isn't he? No, he's not. You haven't played since 2024. You do have a little catching up to do. Not too much, though. Look at the sunset. Oh. Maybe not that closely. Look at the sunbeams. So pretty. I don't know where the dude is. Swill water. Where is this man? I'm gonna fly to find him. There's a man who's here. Where is he? Is he in here? Is he outside of the wall? He's outside of the wall. Why are you over here? What? Are you hiding? Oh, wait. No, I get it. Same, dude. Same. Okay, you gotta get back to work, though. How am I supposed to work on an empty stomach? Go on, have a guess what I had for breakfast? Breaded sticks? Oh, Golds! How'd you know? It's my breath, ain't it? Probably smells as wooden as the food tasted. But I know why you're here. And just as soon as get some real food in me. But I ain't one to reject a summons from the captain. I'm glad we found him. He started a cult crescent today. I've been having fun dying. I'm guessing you've also been having fun making new friends as people res you. I need to do the new occult crescent stuff, but why do that when I can just do the story again that I absolutely adore? Oh, this guy. I'm Sovereign. You the old man's errand boy now. Tell my dear old captain not to wet his britches. I'll be along. And just so we're clear, I don't care for landlubbers. Go find a chocobo you rode on and ride it out. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I think I can change. Okay, scale window. The size of the. Oh gosh, maybe not that big. There we go. Okay. I don't think he likes me. I get the sinking suspicion that man doesn't appear to be very fond of me. Wait, can I climb this? Please? Please? Thank you. Back to work. So Starwind sent you. And what do you reckon I say to that? I have saucier seeds to sow. Work is for the weak and witless. Darn right. Didn't get where I am by taking gruff from any glorified gardeners, but I suppose I can see what he wants. Get him off my back. And the last one is over here. Aramis. Hi, Aramis. Are you hiding? Axes were made for splitting skulls, not stumps. You know what I did in my sailing days? Wanton slaughter? You bet your beard I did, lad. Aye, those were the days. I reckon now I have to be satisfied taking my axes to the trees. He's a botanist. Amazing. And back we go. I am speed. I am the wind. I like the way I run. I sense a powerful mark. Oh, no, it's okay. I don't have to do hunting log things right now. Hello. You continue to impress, lad. All but Severin I account for. It's no fault of yours he squirmed out. I let that worm wiggle through my fingers more times than I can count. The rest assured, next time I see him, I'll put him squarely in the dirt. All such worms belong. You're running faster? That's the trick of it. I'm gonna move this over here so y'all can also see it. And maybe scale it to like... Oh, that's giant! Like there. Okay, maybe that's good. Sauron worries his sack of oranges will not reach the Lathbagran checkpoint as planned. I don't know why when I started reading that sentence, I thought that it was a metaphor and that he didn't actually have a sack of oranges, but I think he actually does. Pains me to say, but all the gil in the world can't buy loyalty. There's some like you can be trusted, but then there are others. Until now, I have no choice but to rely on that charlatan, Severin, even though I'm full aware he's been doing shady deals behind my back. More than once I've heard tell of him proper trading with goblins. Okay, goblins aren't bad people. But if they do shady deals, maybe they're kind of bad. I wouldn't be the least surprised about what's happening right now. Not a bell ago, a sack of oranges vanished, as did Severin. I want you to find and confront the jerk for me, Villantier. I'm sure there's wrongdoing afoot. So be sure to doubt anything that comes out of his mouth. On it. I'm gonna emote at that guy so hard. His head's gonna spin. Get over here. It's so peaceful. Oh, it's the goblin camp? See, they're friendly. They're neutral. They won't attack unless you attack. They're just making their way, you know? Doing what they can to survive. Aren't we all in these post-end of day times? The day-night cycle is based on an internal game clock. You can see it up here. So, LT is my time, local time. ET is Eorzea time. So, I think every like 5 seconds, a minute goes by in Eorzea time. Let's see. Around 3 to 4 seconds. Bloody hells. I'm up the street without a paddle. Doubt. What's this now? Stalin sent you for the oranges. So the old bugger had known all this time. What's it matter anyway? Listen, you're one of those goody-goody adventurer types, right? Go rescue mates from these double-dealing goblins. They're just over yonder by the bonfire. The goblins took your mates? I don't see any goblins yet. Oh, these are the guys I talked to earlier. Oh. Wait, they're so cute, though. Look at their tiny knives. Oh, look at them. You're so... I'm sorry. Their little tiny knives are so cute. I owe you one. Would have gotten away myself if not for Severin shoving me aside. You don't have to be faster than the tiger that wants to eat your face. You just have to be faster than your friend next to you, also being chased by the tiger. It's going well, Jamie. How are you? If you hadn't come, my dodo would have been cooked. Cooked dodo. Cute. Severin sent you? The way he flew out here, I was sure he'd sold us down the river. So he sold y'all out. He wasn't actually trying. Why would he be over here just lifting sacks of oranges? You saving baits? And for that, I owe you. Suppose I should be ashamed I couldn't clean up my own mess. But a pirate knows no shame. I've no qualms about going back on my word. I'm only giving you a sack because I like the cut of your jib. Take it to Ossine and send him my regards. Okay. Oh, I hope your uncle is doing all right. So, he was just doing his job, but then he... Wait, so what? What happened then? He said... He talked as though he was doing shady deals, but he's actually just delivering oranges to the Yellow Jackets? What have we here? A delivery from Summerford Farms and a scheduled. It's the first time for everything. He's laughing. Look at that. Not a single one missing either. About the only things not here are those bagmen, and I don't miss them one bit. Here's Starwin's payment in full. With you, I can trust it'll reach him. So, his friends think they sold them... His friends think that he sold them out to the goblins. But why would he do that? He was carrying the oranges to where they were supposed to go. He looks pretty good at the moment. That's wonderful, Jamie. I hope the surgery goes amazingly. I'm wishing him well. Back in one piece, that's a relief. How do you fare, Valencia? Fake friends, I swear. Like, what is the story here? That's what I was aiming for. Looks to be all I was owed, all right. Though I'd be telling you false if I claimed I'd not held out my hope for Severin. I was even willing to overlook the skimming off the top, but sell us all short in favor of those godforsaken goblins. So was he gonna give the oranges to the goblins for a higher price that he could take himself, put in his own pocket? But then his friends found out, so he sent the goblins after them. And then he was like, fine, just take it to where it's supposed to go. Maybe? You do well to mind yourself around the 2 guild sheet. If you leave his own mates for dead, there's no telling what you do to you. Oh. Your Kant seeks fertile soil to improve the yields of his newly plowed fields. Oh, so that's right. Their crops will never be ready for harvest. If only we had black loam, just a bit could send our stock soaring. I'll bet Rotwid knows where to find some. Perhaps you might pay a visit in the orchard. Orchard or orchid? Orchid is the flower. Orchard. Now I don't even know the word I'm saying anymore. Orchard. Orchid is the flower. Hello. The Gurkant's got a head of cabbage if he thinks I'm fetching him any black loam. Though you dare to pinch some from the cook pot, then be my guest. Just mind you don't get trampled upon by the aurochs that dwell there. Once you've 3 bushels worth, take the black loam to Prefwall at Tilla's Rest. I'll know what to do. It's an orchid and it's a Zelda thing. That's also a possibility. I don't like that I can hear the bees. An orchard is where you plant the flowers. Perhaps. You plant your orchids in your orchard. But the orchids stole them all. And now you have an orchid, bliss orchard, pilfered by orchids. There's a lot of you. Excuse me. Oh, you're wounded? Why are you wounded? Why are you wounded? That's weird. That's suspicious. Excuse me? The orchids have been ransacking my orchard and stealing all my orchids. Please help. I took a bite. Sorry. You took a bite of the oryx? Please help, adventurer. Their footsteps are so scary. Excuse me. I think that's, yeah. Just gonna ignore him. It's like a B rank or an A rank fight. It's a tough fight. I could probably do it at my level, but let's not do it. Probably pretty easily do it at my level. No, we're not gonna do it. Ah, were these people doing a fate? Black loam for ya. Prefwall. Free wall. Even the weeds wither and die in this desolate dirt. Here you go. But a bit of this black loam ought to change that. I haven't seen any in ages. Gathering black loam's not for the weak-willed, nor for the weak stomach, eh? Oh, is it? Oh. Oh, it's poop, isn't it? I suppose I should have known that. I was just like, oh yeah, sure. I guess it just only appears in this area. But I wonder what appears in that area. Okay. Don't tell me Gorkant and Tida neglected to mention where Black Loam comes from. Well, surely you figured it out on your own. From the cloying stench. It comes from the Oryx lair of all places. Well, why dwell on who misled whom about what matters that your efforts have brought us the Black Loam, and we can expect a bountiful harvest as a result. Thank you. Confounded pirates, they know nothing of tilling, only killing. Stealing our shovels to melt and forge into axes of all things. They're biting the hands that feed them. The mangy mongrels. I love to teach those kids a lesson in obedience myself. If I hadn't sworn to steal one, then I wouldn't fight no more. So I need you to bring back our farm tools and make sure those dogs reap what they've sown. On it, sir. Aye, aye, Captain. Time to take out some raiders. Raiders eliminated, sir. Stolen tools recovered. I wonder what these sea dogs will try and steal when there's no harvest. Good sea tools back and in serviceable condition, which will be more than we can say of Severin when we get our hands on him. The wretch likely had a role in the theft. Spied on meeting the pirates in secret, I did. Couldn't care less if the Wastra won't work, but when we consort with cut purses that take our tools away, he's crossed the line. Star One ought to know what sort of scallywag he's dealing with. Take word to him, would you? So he's just doing dealings with everybody. He was selling oranges to the goblins. He was selling tools to... So he's selling the not only the bounty of the farms his fellow men are harvesting, he was also taking the tools with which they received said bounty. It's very rude. What's that saying? You can bring a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. He stole the water, and then he stole the horse. This wag is scallying like crazy. Pirates making off our tools. Brewall did well not to take matters into his own hands. Last thing I need is blood on my crops. But I'll be darned if Severin thinks he can take us for fools. His treachery won't go unpunished. Is it time to kill him? What's the solution here? Come to expect a great deal from me, lad. You've never once let me down. Yeah, what I'd ask you now goes beyond all I've asked you before. Would you hear my plea all the same? He has reason to believe that Severin is up to no good. Something must be done. It eases my mind, Javier. You're no doubt familiar with the scoundrel Severin by now. All the scheming scrape Grace is at it again. Since the letter came from him, he's been skulking about in that manner he does when he's up to no good. You've been skulking about in that manner you do when you're up to no good. Now he's rounding up those rogues and buggered off with nary a word. I've grown accustomed to his insolence, and something tells me this is different. It ain't exactly damn him, but when the last words I had with him, he didn't look defiant so much as hunted. Can't help but thinking he's gone looking for trouble and found more than he wanted. I see. He has a debt to pay. I was hoping you might hunt his sorry hide down and drag it back here before it's too late. He's a desperate man, rather than just like a bad man. Or he can be both. The ungrateful little cur bites me every chance he gets, but I can't bring myself to cut him loose. Suppose he reminds me a bit of my younger self. He's like a cat. Suffice to say, I'd rather he didn't come to a sticky end. I was bound to find him. I try asking Green Weed at the Aetherite. She was the last one to see him. I dare say I should be able to tell you where he was headed. Hello? Nothing that passes through those gates escapes my notice. I saw the Rousing as rabble set out for Ward Whisper Canyon not long ago, singing about drinking themselves stupider. Chicky Sod said I should join them. I told them I'd rather shrivel up than sip whatever it was that had pickled their brains. If you find the idle swine, be sure and give him a cuff round the ear from me, will you? He's kind of far away, isn't he? Oh, he's not that far. I can't wait till we hit level 20 or in our main scenario quests. Because that's actually when you get access to a mount in this game. And running is great and all. I love running everywhere. This is the authentic experience. Describing hydrating As drinking yourself wiser. Versus drinking yourself stupider. That's true. Speaking of which. I might get a snack in a little bit. Maybe some crackers and cheese. Oh my. So fancy. Can I go up there? Probably. The authentic experience. Look how tiny I am. Oh my gosh. What's up, bro? Of all the dirty, deceitful, downright dastardly deeds that slippery jerk's done. I like the way you said that. You're looking down on me. I don't appreciate this. Oh, that's why. Claiming to take the lads out for a drink only to lead us straight into a bloody trap. It don't get no lower than that. Of course, I've learned to stay a step ahead of old Severin, so I was ready. But the others weren't so lucky. You've got to help them. This way? My little toes are tapping on the wood. So cute. You okay? My axe may as well have been a white flag for all the good it did. Hope you fare better. Or the sorry jerks are in there done for. A stream such as this deserves a wee snack, I wager. You gotta stay nourished if you ever stop severing the fool snake. I agree, Matthew. Oh, this is a tiny Lalafell. Severin might have got us into this mess, but I ain't about to let him give his life for us. I'd sooner bow to a fishback than being that conniving jerk's debt. To arms! Let's do it. Oh, these are who he owes money to? A true knave, you betray even yourself, Severin. Ah! We were prepared to overlook the matter of your desertion on the condition you provided us with suitable replacements. That was the agreement. Yet your latest change of heart leaves your debt to us unpaid. Few are they who betray the serpent reavers twice. You'll not do so a third time. Kratos. Kratos is being mean in Final Fantasy 14. Cowering behind your protector will only delay the inevitable. Honorless wretch, your life is all you have left. And worthless though it may be, we shall take it. Oh. Ah! That's the guy from the intro. A mournful voice of creation, grant ye this humble stone a soul, that it may wake to life. He just evoked into being that golem. Interesting. You also didn't know what's happening? Why are you also scared? I guess it's just me. Oh. I'm doing okay. You are strong. But are you strong enough to withstand this? Yeah, I just see? See what I did? I just kind of walked around. Impossible. Never has the golem been so sorely tested. I just kind of took my two little feet and I went, you know, pretty easy. That the golem could be vanquished. Are you strong enough? And then I just go squeak, 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 waddle, waddle, waddle. That the golem could be vanquished. That man is no ordinary adventurer. It's probably nothing. We continue onwards. Probably nothing. Oh, Istrola? Cultured conjurer. The snake slithered away. I'm only glad you did not have the chance to sink his fangs more deeply into you. The guy? Oh, I'm seeing her in the past. Yeah. She's so sneaky. Those pirates do not belong to any of the known limits and factions. Whom do they serve? The peace tribes? Surely not. But the timing of their appearance coincides all too neatly with the recent surge in Sahagin and Kobold activity. Something is afoot. The question is, what? Could it be that the tribes are planning to summon their primals? 12 help us if it should be so. Limsa would be hard-pressed to keep a single primal at bay, let alone two. But all is yet speculation. I must needs find evidence. Thank you, Glavers. I appreciate it. I'm Riku. Today, it's a Riku-inspired outfit. The seas continue to rise, while the lesser moon continues to fall. We saw that explode at the beginning of the game, in the opening. It's probably fine. Don't worry about it. Having visions of a cat girl, a most common gamer affliction. Even so, this is the most virulent case you've ever seen. And I'll never recover. Hi, Ela, welcome in. I'm glad you like it, Glavers. And ilm by ilm, the world becomes ever more unlike itself. It is as Louis Soir foretold. The coming of chaos has rendered the laws of nature mutable, blurring the boundary between material and ethereal planes. Little now stands between us and the primals. The coming of chaos has rendered the laws of nature mutable, blurring the boundary between the material and ethereal planes. Little now stands between... Primals are pure ethereal energy. That's why she's saying that. Okay. But they are not here yet. Though time be against us, hope shall ever be on our side. Never did the creed of Charlayan ring more true. Oh wait, that's cute. She said, though time be against us, hope shall ever be on our side. That's a Charlayan saying? That's a place. In Eorzea. I'm actually doing New Game Plus right now, Glavers. I'm caught up with current story, but all of my friends are playing the game from the beginning, and it made me really miss the game. So with Evercold coming out in January, I thought, what if I could play New Game Plus all the way up to Evercold before next year? It is coming out in January, right? Or early 2027. So I have knowledge of everything about the game, but I'm playing it from the beginning to see everything again. Never did I dream that I would possess the means to see Ether. I think it's January. It's early 2027. Yet now that I do begin to take it for granted. How swiftly do the wonders of Charlayan seem commonplace. Never did I dream I possessed the means to see Ether. I guess with this headset. Yet now that I do, I begin to take it for granted. Ah. She's taking for granted, like, the fact that she can so easily see etheric disruptions and the way that ether flows through the world. Gotcha. Hi, Aerith? Here for you. Have you come for the festivities? Today, the Maelstrom officially makes that Great Hole in the Sea its training ground. Join in the celebrations. Great Hole in the Sea? Wait, a disturbance in the etheric flow. But whence does it emanate? Seasong Grotto, perhaps. Am I passed out again in front of her, by the way? Is she like, oh, you did it again? Okay, we didn't pass out this time. That's good. What have we here? Can you walk? You need to get caught up. You do, Relok. It won't take you long, I think. If you like go full force into story, you're gonna laugh, you're gonna cry, you're gonna feel rage. It's so good. It's so worth it, and I think you have enough time. If I can get there before with New Game Plus, it comes out, you can too. This is perfect. Let's go. I'll sit on your streams to relive the story. Yay! I took a break from Final Fantasy XIV during Endwalker. Endwalker, Shadowbringers was great. Endwalker was really great. Dawn Trail isn't my favorite expansion, but I'm excited to see how they build on it for sure. Little pop-ups, but I'm trying to get 100% back in. Let's go! Catch up for me. Gotcha, but I'm so glad you're streaming this so I can watch it go through it all again. I wasn't going to stream it tomorrow, but I might also stream it tomorrow, I'm just saying. You know? I kind of love this game so much. It's not like we cried at the opening movie or anything. Stream tomorrow. Tis I. Regrettably, no. He eluded me. Understood. I will inform the Commodore. Yeah, it is what it is, right, Glavers? I wish that... I'll say this for the people who know. Dawn Trail is split into kind of two stories. Tuliolol, and then a Final Fantasy IX based story. And I wish that they instead had made Tuliolol the whole Dawn Trail expansion, and then post Dawn Trail could have been the Final Fantasy IX inspired story. I wish they gave Tuliolol... I know that there were a lot of like kinds of feelings of us kind of wasting time in Tuliolol, but I wonder if it could have been more interesting, you know, instead of just having to rush ahead. Maybe we could have had just a more interesting Tuliolol for the whole expansion. A set worse from Stormblood. Everyone seems to say the first town areas, so it's really, really strong. And then you get sent on a bunch of fetch quests, so it's kind of disappointing. Y'all will see it when we get there, and we will get there. I feel like Stormblood was really, really good in its, like, middle bit. When you hit level 75 and you go to the plains where the aura are, so hype. So hype. And even, like, I think, like, the end of Stormblood is really good. The build-up, though, through, like, the beginning areas is a little slower. Although I do appreciate the foundation it lays for the rest of it. Because they needed to build up a side. I think so too, Glavers. But even, like, A Realm Reborn ends so magnificently. I feel so amazing at the end of A Realm Reborn. And I didn't feel that amazing at the end of Dawn Trail. But maybe I'll feel differently going through it again. Maybe it's just nostalgia from when I first played. That, like, I'm like, no, A Realm Reborn was really good. And everyone who's like, oh, I played it when it was too long. And I still think it was good. But who knows? Maybe I'll replay it and be like, it's not that great, actually. I have a feeling I won't, though. You collapsed from your exertions. Are you suitably recovered? Sevron here has apprised me of all that transpired. Yeah, that's true. I'm glad that they cut down on some of the more repetitive tasks, though, for the newer players. And they also changed fundamentally a lot of the dungeons. His account shed some light upon how you came to be attacked by a golem, of all things. A golem is a mindless automaton, inert save when commanded to be otherwise. Common pirates could not hope to control such a thing. So arcane are its workings. But then these tattooed wretches are no common pirates. They are the minions of the Sahagin. As to their purpose, well, I shall get to the bottom of it. Oh, Dawn Trail's cutscenes. Great, great, great. Gotcha. Had a lovely mix. Gotcha. I was thinking of, like, all of the talk to this person, watch kind of like a mini cutscene, talk to this person. Da, da, da. I think they cut a lot of that, though. Because I don't know the exact amount of quests, but I think they cut over 100 quests from A Realm Reborn when they went back and edited everything. Hi, Zach. Welcome in. But first I must escort Severin back to his place of employment. I dare say Stairwen will be wondering what has become of him. And you too, for that matter. I will bear word of him I will bear word to him of your preservation, but I'm certain he would like to thank you in person. Pray pay the man a visit. Pray pay the man a visit. Pray return to the waking sands. Ah, he told me of you, but perchance he did not tell you of me. My name is Ishtola. I am a naturalist of sorts, surveying the ether in the hope that it might offer up some clue as to our predicament. I'd say I owed you my life, but that don't cover it. If it weren't for you, my friends would be dead and all. 'Tis a debt I can never repay. But I'll not make things worse by running away. Take me to Summerford Farms, and I'll face the consequences. For reasons I cannot fathom, you seem... Forgive me. Mayhap we shall have a chance to speak again when I have marshalled my thoughts. Until our paths next cross. Farewell. Bye, cultural conjurer. That's my cultural conjurer. My Stola. Please make sure you check out Zach Usu, who also is a Final Fantasy XIV player and lover of RPGs and JRPGs. We have a lot of the same opinions about video games, so it's always fun to hear him kind of echo and build on the sentiments that I have about a lot of conventions in RPGs and JRPGs, storytelling, mechanics, so please make sure you check him out. If you want to be the real main character in some Young Busy Work, you're okay with that. Ishtola is so cool. Pray Pay Slay Day. Hi Westeros! Welcome in! But yeah, it made a lot of newbies give up. And also, like, the way that the ending dungeons were before. Where first you could skip the cutscenes, and that was really not great for newbies. And then you couldn't skip the cutscenes, so everyone just turned it into having dinner simulator. I think they did a good job kind of balancing that by separating it into entirely different segments. Although, the fact that you can't experience it in the same way that it was kind of first experienced is unfortunate, you know? How was Avatar Legends? Lo, I knew you'd return. Ishtola delivered Severin a bit ago. Tales of your heroic deeds precede you. The rest came shuffling back too, a lot of them sporting the same haunted expression. It's me who's to blame for that and the rest. I was once a serpent reaver. A thrall to the Sahagin, 7 hells. Reavers may look and sound and act like pirates, but they're not but the fishbacks flunkies. The Sahagin are fish people who live in Limsa Laminsa. We heard a bit about them from on the ship when we were arriving here, and now we're hearing about them again. Us pirates ain't much for laws, but there's one thing we don't do. We got a code, you see, but the Reavers never followed a word of it. A few years back, they started snatching law-abiding Laminsans. I'd only just taken my oath when a captain bent the knee to his new Sahagin masters. I knew I had to get away. So I crept off one night, got myself a new name, found myself a new home. Summerford Farms. Trouble is, secrets don't stay secret for long around here, and word soon spread, all the way back to the sea. Penalty for desertion's death. But the Reavers offered me a way out instead. A freedom. In exchange for my mates. A letter. I don't know what I was thinking. I wasn't bloody thinking. Too busy soiling myself. Aye, but you got there in the end, didn't you? When the time came, you made the right decision. The men say little to me, but I hear 'em talk of how you stood up to the Reavers at the last. How you tried to give your life to save theirs. Aww. Be that as it may, no deed, however good, can atone for the crime of betraying your brethren. I know that I do, and that's why I'm going to hand myself over to the Yellow Jackets. I'll bring shame to the farm no more. Yeah, no arguments from me. Each man must sail according to his own moral compass. I just hope you guys... It's just a farming quest. It's just a farmer and pirate's quest. Why am I crying? I just hope yours guides you back here someday. There'll always be a place for you at Summerford Farms, lad. And I'll always be in your debt, Stelwyn. Aww! That's really sweet. Poke his eye patch? What if it just goes through? Then we're both feeling awkward. What if you poke his eye patch and then your finger just keeps going? Because it's just a hole. What if you poke his eye patch and Bahamut's in there? In the tiny small moon. Then you unleash Bahamut. Never question a man's eye patch, okay? It could be hiding nothing or it could be hiding the end of the world. Are you a debt, baby? Not once have you let me down. Thank you for saving the men on my farm. But I can ask you one more favor. It'd be this. Tell Baderan what's happened from start to finish. I'm certain he put in a good word for Severin if he knew the whole story. And he's one of the few people I know who the Yellow Jackets will listen to. Potato of Light, yes. Well, I reckon I've asked all I could possibly ask of you. Safe travels, son. Thank you. Yeah, in New Game Plus mode, except for like some of the very opening cutscenes, you can just play through the game again and see everything. That's what we're doing. You're a potato, the behavior would be expected and understandable. I'd be like, hey, bend down for me real quick. As an experiment I want to do. I'm curious. What's behind the eye patch? Na, 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 na. I think they know each other. Something tells me they're friends. Bloody hells, life on the farm ain't quite how I pictured it. Aye, but you needn't worry yourself over young Severin. The Yellow Jacket says hands out the punishment's a good mate of mine. If I ask him nice, I reckon he'd be willing to commute the lad's sentence from hanging to keelholing, kindly gent that he is. Ah, I'm only jesting with you. I'll see he's treated fair. Now, it sounds to me like you've done everything old Stairwin asked you, and more, justifying my generous finder's fee in the process. Much obliged, lad. Finder's fee? Finder's fee? Hey, wait a second. As for your reward, well, she's a lonely lady, this drowning wench of mine. How'd you fancy keeping her company for a spell? With free room and board? Okay, that's fine. Thanks. Veterans are trying business, after all. Them as don't rest their bones every now and again tend to end up with broken ones. And take it from me, fighting ain't nearly so much fun when you're nursing a shattered arm. Got that? Good. There'll always be a free bed for you, so make use of it. Yay! Not that you have much time for lying around with all the leaves you'll be doing. Didn't I mention and put your name down for leaves? Our guild draws on many clients, offering on many odd jobs. Honestly, you'd be amazed how much folk will pay to avoid doing an honest day's labor. Just give... I forgot how to say these kinds of names. It's... The mockery is shat whenever you feel like making a few extra gil. She'll always have some task or other for you to do. The finders keepers, you know how it is, lad. I find your fee, and I'm letting you keep most of it. And it's all above board, in case you're wondering. We're careful to stay on the Admiral's right side in here, unlike some pirates, like I mentioned. I tell you, if it turns out they had aught to do with the kidnappings, there'll be 7 else to pay. A proper bleeding reckoning. Mayhap that's what Limsa needs, though. On rough seas, sometimes you have to rock the boat to right it. But you'll have time for such talk when you're well and rested. Till then, enjoy the wench's hospitality. Cute! You now have access to recommendations. This feature displays a list of quests or duties currently available in your area. Cute! Next. Howdy fair, Vivi. Rested and ready to expand your horizons. Well then, I have an idea of where you might try heading next. Have you heard of this skylift out in Middle Enosia? If you ever visited Wold Whisper Canyon, then must be up and down the thing at least once. It's that big bleeding scaffolding attached to the descent. You've likely seen the lads and lasses out there using it to haul cargo up the cliff face. Hard labour, that. And I hear they could use an enterprising soul to pick up the odd jobs with no buggers has time to deal with. Check down the head of the operation, bloke by the name of Recrit, and it'll be sure to put you to a task. On a task or two. They added a lot of stuff since the launch of Dawn Trail. Yeah. Like, leaves have always been there, right? But the recommendation thing is pretty new. Okay. If I go to my journal, will it have that? Okay, good. We will teleport, because I have money to do so. And we will run, because this is an authentic experience. It's a game. Although, I will say, I've never really used the recommendation list. I probably should more often, though. There have been many times where new content is added to the game, and I'm left Googling where the content is. So maybe I should use it more often. Is the MSQ thingy in the corner? That's New Game Plus only. Yeah, that's New Game Plus only, Glavers. So that's why it has like the quest marker, but then it has like 2 arrows that are rotating. Yeah, you like it? It does look very clean and crisp. Maybe Evercold will change the way that the quest, that the UI looks. I know they're adding a bunch of stuff in Evercold, a lot more customization. I wouldn't be surprised if they changed that. Oh, I can run again. Running! Running, 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 running. Oh, he's still there? We'll leave him alone. He's a Sahagin, but he's massive. There's so much new UI changes you haven't taken time to learn. It'll be like riding a bike for sure. You know, Lily, I'm curious. I've always said there's kind of ecstasy to using language creatively, like literally ecstatic in nature. Do you find that as well as someone who studies stories, or is this a me thing? I know you didn't type that in the way that... Yes. I'm a fan of rhetoric. I'm a fan of people who use rhetoric in clever or interesting ways. I agree. I also, as someone who does visual rhetoric a lot, I also study the ways in which we tell stories through visuals. So how can a particular moment in a video game where we see like maybe like a starry sky over a ruined city, how is that expressing the current themes or narrative beats of the game you're playing? I think that's really cool too. That's called visual rhetoric. Bring it up because of, yeah, how I couldn't stop myself from mimicking the Limsa accents. It really gets you immersed. Badnerin sent you out here, did he? And consider yourself welcome at the Skylift. Clear Obscure was gorgeous. Yes. I liked a lot of, especially like the ending areas that looked like, some of the areas had like a sky that looked like the water that's used to clean brushes. You know when you like are painting something and then you have like water next to you to clean your brush? It looked like all of the water with all the colors mixed together. It just reminded me of like that image. And of course, like they're literally drawing. It's great. It's great. Look at that bloody cliff, will ya? One blast of fiery hell from that thing, that huge dragon was all it took to split the ground in half. Cargo still needs to get through though, so this mess of wood and pulleys was a solution to the problem. Oh, one of them at least. Wait. Bahamut did that? Bahamut made the cliffside? Oh. Okay. The gods were kind, and they ain't. I'd have about a dozen more workers to handle me groundless headaches. Bahamut did that. Got it. That's fun. The literal scars of Bahamut's attack on the landscape has changed the way that we move through it. Did Sephiroth do this, but it's Bahamut now? Did Bahamut suplex Limsa Womensa? Glad to see you again, lad. Our wagon driver just returned in a great bloody hurry, screaming about some monstrosity that sprang out from a millicorn seedling in his cargo. Seems the gutless jerk tossed it over the side before turning tail and running for his life. I need you to head down the road, recover the seedling, and deliver it to Leof over in Swift Perch in West Elenosha. Whatever he pays you for the cargo is yours to keep. After all, I don't rightly know what else is lurking inside that plant, and you deserve to be rewarded for your troubles. Ah, and you also find an aetheryte in Swift Perch, so the journey should be worth your while. Gutless jerk. My memory is better than what I need to remember for work. I remember all... Oh, no. I can't write. Authentic experience. At least until level 20. What level is this, by the way? Level 11? That's not bad. We're kind of cruising. It's also nice because New Game Plus, you get to experience the story, but you don't have to do all the side quests. Immersion intact. My tiny little feetsies. There's a monster who attacked his plant. Cool. That's it. Hi, Void. I'm just sharing my experience of New Game Plus. So if people decide to watch here, that's great. But I also know quite a few people who are playing for the first time, and that's also really cool. Then I've been watching their reactions too. I was just jealous of them getting to see it again for the first time. I was like, I want to see it for the first time too. But again, because it's been years since I played this. Final Fantasy FOMO, yeah. I was like, I want to go back to the beginning. All my friends are having so much fun. Everyone get the 13-2 Chocobo song lyrics ready when we hit 20. Do you think you can ride in this rodeo? I got the Millicorn. You're welcome. Has Namiya herself forsaken this desolate land? Though I understood there were risks in gambling my entire fortune on a crop of Millicorn, I at least expected the seedling to be delivered before disaster struck. Here you go. So Limsa is a bunch of pirates, a bunch of ne'er-do-wells who are deciding to turn to farming. Interesting. It's fun also to see them be like, I want to farm, but man, if it isn't just easier to swashbuckle, you know what I mean? But I still want to farm. But I also understand that swashbuckling was much easier. They're choosing to live off the land, even though they could easily turn back towards swashbuckling, towards piracy. What if the pirates had a successful pirate republic? Yeah. Swashbuckling's the better choice. This guy was on the edge of it if his Millicorn seedling didn't get to him. Is Party Finder system still horrible? Like everyone goes to Ether or Primal? Yes and no. People still do go to Ether. I think it only really is bad. Well, I always do Party Finder whenever I just need like 1 or 2 people because I usually raid with friends or like go into things with friends. So if we're actually looking to fill like a lot of people, we have to go to Ether or Primal is the second choice. However, Evercold is going to be making it such that entire data centers will have cross-world Party Finder. So like you'll go into a duty and you can match up with someone who's like in Primal or in Ether. And then I think Party Finder is the same. You don't have to travel to a different world to team up with people. Like all the Party Finder will be combined. Correct me if I'm wrong about the first one, but I'm pretty sure the second one is coming to Evercold. And that you'll no longer have to like travel to have your Party Finder seen by people in particular worlds. Is that my Millicorn seedling? Oh, joyous day! It may seem a paltry beginning, but the yield of this particular variety of crop plant is nothing short of astonishing. As you've undoubtedly noticed, Swift Perch lacks a certain, shall we say, vital energy. Thus, I mean to restore a modicum of hope to its residents by growing a veritable ocean of corn. You, sir, seem fit to burst with vim and vigor. Might persuade you to abide a while and help nurture this alien settlement. Okay. I'll help. Hi, Foxhound, welcome in! Thank you so much for the raid, Foxhound. What were you up to? What were you doing? Let me get you a shout out. Stellar Blade! Are you playing it for the first time? Because I think when it first came out, there was like a little bit of a lull and they added more content afterwards. Hopefully you had lots of fun. Thank you so much for bringing your community here. My name is Lily. This is the Lily Sleeps Late channel. We are currently doing a New Game Plus run of Final Fantasy XIV. I am caught up with current content, but it's been since like 2017 or 2018 since I've played this content. So I've seen a lot of my friends playing through it for the first time, and I've been so jealous of them for getting to see it from the beginning. So I went back to the beginning so I could see it too. So thanks for joining and bring your community here to witness this experience. I'm so jelly. I want to meet Ishtola again for the first time. My cultured conjurer. Of course, if you have to raid and run Foxhound, please take care of yourself first and foremost, but we'd love to have you stick around as well as anyone who came in with you. Okay, we are currently helping out this tiny farmstead. You there, adventurer? Cast your eyes towards the brewer's beacon. Does the light not seem uncommonly weak? Is it that one? Where is it? A second time, yeah. Cannot possibly be bright enough to guide the ship sailing in the bay. I would march over to the lighthouse myself and investigate, but I'm duty bound to remain at my post. I would consider it a favour if you could make a visit to the Bureau's beacon, see if aught has befallen Canswis, the lighthouse keeper. It's not over there, right? That's not it. Right? Right? No, okay, it's right here. He said cast your eyes. I'm very sure I can't cast my eyes over there. Ah, that place. Okay, I see it. I see it now. It's funny. So when I first played this game, no one else I knew was playing it, and I didn't have any friends either in the game. So I played solo this game for like 2 years. Catching all the way up to, I think Shadowbringers is the first time I actually started talking to people in the game. How long have I played this game? It says that I've been subbed for 3,000 days, 3,210 days. I'm pretty sure I started in 2017 or 2018. Let me look at my playtime. Playtime, it totals 200 days, 17 hours, 36 minutes. Hi, Celine, welcome in. We're doing New Game Plus because I want to see it all from the beginning. Because I want to see it again. And so I thought I'd share the experience with y'all instead of keeping it to myself. They say a yellow jacket sent you here. The light's grown dim, has it? Well, of course it bloody has. The bomb what fuels me furnace has up and buggered off, you see. I don't get that beacon fixed up soon, there'll be trouble on the water. I know you're just the messenger, lad, but I can tell a venturer when I see one. I'm gonna need you to trace down the bomb and bring back a claw. What you ripped from its smouldering corpse. Take this here iron brazier and set it down in the middle of the flock, somewhere near the scarecrow, I'd say. Yeah, you get a nice fire going and that frisky bomb will soon be about. Watch you don't singe your eyebrows, lad. Hello. You love it? Through watching it change through years, I was in closed beta testing. I was using my friends until after... Oh, really? Until after Stormblood? Yeah, I didn't start, like, making friends in game until Shadowbringers raids content. So, like, pretty late. That's massive! That's so huge. I mean, I'm small. This is correct. But this is huge. What? I'm just a small lad. But that's massive, don't you know? My friends list is non-existent now. I purged my friends list recently, and I only have like 16 friends left or something. Just of like, oh, I don't remember this person. No, I don't really have a lot of friends. Still, the outfit of the scarecrow, I kind of like it. I do enjoy it. I'm into the giant hat. Those thighs would break every bone in a wee body, lad. That's why you always be kind to women. Thick thighs might save lives, but in this case, they would end mine. That's how men dream of going out, sir. All you need to do is take down that runaway bomb and bring me some of its little claws. Will it spawn from its claws? Aye, you got that ashy jerk, did you? Once I put this little firecracker in the furnace, that should keep things running for a while. I had myself a bit of a look while you was gone. And Lim Lane cursed me if the furnace went all bent and broken. Small wonder the bloody bomb was able to escape. I patched things up best I could, but I ain't no smitty. Might want to have a chat with the yellow jacket friend of yours in Swiftperch. Haven't passed the word back to someone on Limsa. Because the Blacksmith's Guild is in Limsa. How fun. I have money, I'm going to teleport. Teleport time. Teleport time. Teleport time. The furnace is damaged, is it? Very well, I shall write up the relevant reports, but these repairs must needs be effected without delay. Wait, what? Needs be effected? Okay. Seems I have another favour to ask of you, adventurer. Take yourself straight away to the Armorer's Guild in Limsa Laminsa. Explain the situation to the Forge Master, Ananza. Wait, in Limsa? I'm not running all the way there. I'm not running all the way to Limsa. Wait, teleport. The whole MSQ of... Wait, which game? Of all of the expansions? Or just this expansion? Touch 2.0? Okay. 1.3 million words. Some of it is voiced, thankfully. I might go get my snack in just a moment. The furnace in the beer's bacon needs repairs. Beauregard's beard. I just sent someone out to tinker with it not a week past. Mayhap the bomb Kainswith had trapped in there was a touch too volatile. However, not a sin. Visit the lighthouse. Pay special attention to reinforcing the casting of that furnace. Your work is done here, adventurer. May the navigator guide you on your journeys. You don't like her? I think she looks cool. I don't remember the quest, though. What say you to taking on some work from Naldike and Vimeli? We have a great Hulk warship to build and could certainly use an extra hand for any number of tasks. For your first job, I need you to run this missive over to Akbrim, the head shipwright of Morby Dry Docks. Oh, shoot. I missed a line. We forge most of the ship's bits and pieces here at the Armorer's Guild, but the actual construction takes place at the docks found in the south of Lower Lenosha. That's also where you find the main offices of Naldike and Vimeli's. Morby Docks is one of Limsa most important districts, at least as far as I'm concerned, and I'm sure you'll not regret attuning yourself to the area's aetherite. If you've no confidence in your sense of direction, you'd be best served making use of chocobo porters. First floor of the mizzen mast, in case you were wondering. Should you choose to make a trek on your own 2 feet, leave the city through the Tempest Gate and follow the road south. May the navigator guide your steps. One may begin to wonder if 1.3 million words are needed for a story. It is literally hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours. Wait, which expansion has the most words? Now I'm curious. Of course, if it's too much work, you don't have to answer that question, but I'm a little curious. While the Chocobo Porter takes me to the Morby Dry Docks, I think I'm going to go get my snacky snack. I think that's a good time to do it. Cinnamon Cappuccino. That's a cool name. These two are so cute. These two make me wonder, man, life as a cat girl sure must be fun. Then I remember I love being a Lalafell. And I'm like, nah, this is better. This is better. But I still think about them sometimes. Rent a Chocobo. Wait. Chocobo Porter. Hire Chocobo Porter. Morby Dry Docks. Heck yeah. Oh, to be a cat girl. Oh my gosh, this music is so fun. Okay. dun, dun, dun. I have my snacks. Thanks for the gifted subs. Let's go. 5 gifted sub. Thank you. My room is awesome. I like it too. It's so comfy, cozy. It looks better when it's light in here, but yes, I do like it a lot as well. Okay, Chocobo Porter was pretty cool, wasn't it? I wasn't lazy. I was doing what she told me to. What did I get? I got crackers and cheese. Thank you for the 5 good subs, getting buzz. Let's go. Wait, how do I get to the marker? Thank you, Potato. Wait, we have a hype train happening? Thank you, Potato, for the gifted subs. Did I miss any chat messages while I was gone? I was not eaten by Bahamut, don't worry. Bahamut's still in the sky where he belongs. Let's see. Da-da-da-da-da. It's a potato world. We're just living in it. War and Peace has 487,000 words for a fun fact. 500,000 for War and Peace. I knew, I had a friend who was like, yeah, my class this semester is going to read War and Peace. And we were like, oh, like excerpts of it? And she was like, no. The whole thing. I was Catboy when I played for the Zidane vibes, but I eventually switched to being a regular Hume. That's fair. Wait, you were not a... No, I forget the names of them. There's the regular... Here's the regular ones. And then there's the other ones. There's 2 here's. You were just like regular standard here. Thank you so much, Potato, for the gift subs. You're too sweet. Let's go. No, you got one. Midlaner and Highlander. Thank you. I had to read Don Quixote like 2 weeks for a paper once. I feel like we really got to consider how much time our students have in our hands before we do things like that. Not even the tall boys? Gotcha. I feel like I always gravitate towards non-human races when I play fantasy games, if I have a choice. Just because I'm like, I'm already human. I won't be different. I want to be something that's not me. It was evil. Ugh. Okay, I'm gonna eat a cracker. Humans are gotta like... No! Sometimes I just want to be a tiny elf human instead. You have a message from me from Forge Master Hananza. I assume it pertains to the pending arrival of the materials I ordered over our Moon Pass. Let's see it then. No, they ain't! I don't think they're uncool. My hair is uber awesome. Is there a Q race option? I wish, Ryan! If I could be Queena, that'd be freaking sick. I know they said they're not going to add any more races to the game, but what if they did? That's all I'm saying. I can't eat a cracker if I have to voice things. They might. Hopefully. I'll still just be a Lalafell. I don't know why I'm like, they'll add more races. It'll be so fun. I'm not going to change. I've already am so like committed to being a Lalafell. This is who I am. Blast and botheration. Another delay. I'm well aware of the shortage of skilled artisans, but this is insufferable. My apologies. The messages does not deserve the brunt of my frustration. Might I have your name? My name is Vivi Valencia. Thank you, sir. Vivi, is it? Well, Vivi, this proud maiden you see taking shape before you is the Victory. The first new vessel to grace the dock since the calamity. Wow. We may have lost the bulk of our ships that fateful day, but starting from with this beauty, we will restore the Maelstrom's fleet to its former glory. The Victory is more than a simple warship. It's the symbol of Limsala Mince's rebirth from the wreckage wrought by the coming of the 7th Umbral Era. Cool. I left 20 years of tank life to DPS, but gosh, bringing me back in. Bastion does look pretty fun. I do wonder what it's gonna look like on a Lalafell, but you know. An evil potato? No, I'm a really kind potato, and not all of us like to scheme and poison people. Okay. Numos, they already have the models. True. Thus we strive to complete our construction as swiftly as possible, even going so far as to hire veteran shipwrights from outside of the Lassacracy. The Lassacracy? Thank you so much, Celine, for adding 5 gifted subs to the hype train. Let's go. Oh, subs are currently on discount. Okay, I see. I was like, huh? Why does it say 35%? Gotcha. On Shady, you're probably using the shields instead. I've seen the images, but I would hope that they just scale it down. Yet even with such unprecedented measures, there are never enough hands to handle the abundance of tasks. Should you choose to linger at the docks for a time, there's no end of odd jobs for a hard-working adventurer. What? You saying I wouldn't be hard-working if I didn't stick around? Maybe I'm a layabout, you don't know. But be forewarned. Fair warned, there's no place here for layabouts to trouble my way. I didn't see the layabout line beneath the hardworking adventurer one. I didn't see that. Maybe I am a layabout and a troublemaker, so what? You can't tell me what to do, sucker. Okay. I think I'm caught up on time. Oh, Zach also got... Zach and Foxhound got subs. Let's go. Where in the 7 L's is that man? Not once in 12 moons has he been late to a shipment. And now 2 whole months of the sun without a single word. Wait, he's been gone for 2 months? A shipwright of mine, a young man named Frilsmid, recently left Candlekeep Quay to retrieve several cakes of supplies ordered from Linsa Lamenta, but has yet to return. For 2 months? I have sent several missives to Halbroda, but his replies are always the same. Does not recall ever seeing the right, nor the supplies he was scheduled to collect. The man knows something, and I severely doubt he's telling me the whole truth. As I cannot leave my post and ask you to travel to Candlekeep Quay in my stead and inform Halbroda that if he insists on playing these games, I'll personally see he's transferred to Turtleback Island. We can rot alone in the middle of the sea for eternity. Revel. I can't even reach the hemline of his pants, okay? It would be awkward. I'd try to pull them down, but I'd just be like grasping onto his leg. Like a child wanting uppies from dad. And then we're all feeling awkward. Oh, I forgot. Immersion. Shit. Dunk slam the pants. Uppies. Uppies? Hey there. I think you're a liar. Does that self-righteous dog Athbrig doubt I ever told him anything less than the truth? Maybe. Who's asking? It's me. I'm asking. I'm the one. Yeah, be surprised. To back Island, it cannot do that. Can he? I swear on my pawn on his grave, Navigator rest his soul. I know not of this Filsmid nor his precious supplies. Hells, we here at Quay have had enough trouble these past few suns, what with the sinking of that Laminson cargo ship off the Salt Strands. I haven't the time to take a proper piss, let alone make note of every scrag that wanders in off the grip. So what happened then? Now, the way I see it, if you have time to be standing here questioning my character, you must certainly have the time to get that tushy of yours down to the Salt Strand and help us search for survivors of the wreck. Who knows, you may just run across this Frilsmid everyone seems so eager to find. Here's to hoping the Navigator hasn't found him first. Can I just jump? Whee! Made it. Was Tushy in the dialogue, Lily? Yes. You doubt me? Why do you doubt me? It was totally there. You just blinked and you missed it. Why? I'm Frilsmid. Thank you for those subs, my goodness! Thank you, level 5, hype trade, let's freaking go! I'll take any quests if the uppies are up front. Wait, you got one, Matthew, let's freaking go! I'm hit. I'm hit is a hilarious way to respond to getting gifted a sub. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs! Wait, who was that? Who was that? Sphinx, thank you so much and welcome in. I am Frilsmid. You say the foreman's wandering on me whereabouts. I thought he might be, but you must know. I cannot show my face at the dry docks until I've righted the terrible wrong I've caused. 2 nights past, I made the trip from the dry docks to Candlekeep Quay, just as the foreman asked. The seas were right rough, and the captain of the cargo ship was wary of bringing her too close to the cliff, so I paid a few coins to the fisher to take me out to meet her. By the time we was halfway twixt shore and ship, the swells had risen to nigh on 10 yalms, and 'twasn't long afore the waves had hold of us. Try as we might to steady the boat, nature's grip was too tight, and we was flung headlong into the Lamensin galley. When I awoke, both ships were gone, and the cargo I was to collect lay strewn across the salt strand. I has made every effort to salvage it, but the sands are crawling with keekern. I never knew how to say this. Keekern. Keekern. Keekern? My uppies are yours this month. At a moment's notice, I'll hoist you into the sky. Enjoy the uppies. And I won with a sword, but now you see why I cannot return to the dry docks. Okay. I'll get it for you. La la la. La la, so peaceful. Ah. It is funny to come back to Limsa Lominsa, knowing I started here with the game. As now a One Piece fan. By the way, Westeros, look what I pulled. I just wanted you to know. I just wanted you to be jealous. Now I like pirates a lot. And I started in Limsa, the land of piracy. How dare you? Let's imagine Three Houses MMO. Starting in Leicester Alliance. A Fire Emblem MMO. I don't know. Would I dig that? That would be interesting. Huh. I would dig. I'm trying to think about how that would work, like, functionally. Like, when would you team up with other people? We've always been rogues and scoundrels at all, longing for joy and freedom. It'd be very different. Yeah, I'm like, what would that look like? That night I was tossed into the sea like some doll of rags, and I went long afore the world round me faded to black as I slipped deeper into the abyss. But lo, the navigator wouldn't see me to the gates of the Seven Hells, and I woke to find myself washed ashore. And here I's been ever since, waiting for a chance to salvage my master's cargo. I got you. For 2 months, bro? That sucks. Oh, the missing parts. I don't know how I can repay you. I'll deliver the supplies right away, but first I must stop by the quay so that I can pay my respects to the widow of the brave fisher who gave his life for a handful of coin. Yikes! Could you tell Athbrim that I'll be back at the dry docks by daybreak? Many thanks, adventurer. I'll not forget this kindness. Ah! Ah! Oh, that sucks. That oof. And she doesn't know that he's been dead for 2 months. Or when did he ask him to take him to the ship? I'm guessing the 2 months ago, right? That's crazy. I'm relieved to hear that both Frilsmid and the supplies are unharmed. That was foolish of him to believe I'd blame him for that, which was obviously out of his hands. You see, there was no storm that day, and the seas here adjacent the dry docks was as calm as a slumbering child. This leads me to believe that the trouble that ships encountered off Quay. Oh wait, I have a new hype test. Thank y'all so much again for the gifted subs. You're too sweet. I got an actual queen. Wait, that's such a cute emote. Wait, what did you get, Potato? You got a little trickster. Wait, that one's cute too. That one's cute too. What the heck? I do like an actual queen. The actual queen's really cute. So cute. They're both cats. That's good. Okay. This leads me to believe that trouble the ships encountered off Quay was of a less natural sort. The sort which the Sahagin have been known to conjure. Oh. The waters here are calm, but the waters literally just down the street, we're all upset. which is why he thinks the Sahagin conjured up winds and rain and storms to perhaps steal the cargo away. Hmm. Vivi, well, I originally had doubts about your motives. You have repeatedly proven yourself an asset to Nal, Dyke, and Vermillies. I still do not like you. That does not mean I do not trust you. Wait, why don't you like me? What did I just existed. I said, hi, my name is Vivi Valencia. I'm here to help. And you're like, I don't like you. Huh? What did I do? Gimthorta, head of the watch here at the Dry Docks, believes that pirates might be plotting an attack on the Victory, and she requires assistance investigating a group of unstable individuals making camp nearby. I've recommended you for the task, despite all Limsa Levinson endured before, during, and following the calamity. The fact that there's still those who turn their backs on the city-state, so they may line their pockets with a few handfuls of coin, just the thought of it sickens me. Meanwhile, people are literally dying to see this dream realized. The fisherman... the guy who was risking his life to get back all the cargo. He was like, I have to stake my life on this. Everyone's being very serious about this. Swashbuckling is easier, though. Ah, yes. I had a feeling you'd be the one Athbrim sent. Since you first arrived at the Morby docks, I've had my men watch you. Oh, there's no need to get angry. I make it a point to keep an eye on all those new to the area. It's simply protocol. You'll be pleased to know that nothing incriminating was found. You appear to be a model citizen. That and the foreman seems to think somewhat highly of you, which I must admit is quite shocking. That man doesn't even trust his own mother. Very well then. I assume Athbrim informed you of what your task would entail. Pirates who believe are conspiring to raid the dry docks were last seen making camp near the ancient stone called the Mark of the Spinner. I would have you approach the men, posing as a lost adventurer. See if you cannot somehow learn of their intentions. Sanago? Sanago, stationed at the rear gates, can provide you with the exact location of the camp. Oh no, I'm so lost. If only some kind bandits would show me where I am and not steal my stuff. I'm practicing. Vivi! I knew it. No more sardines for Sanago. Tonight I shall dine on the finest salmon on the peninsula. Why? Well, I had a little wager going with some of the other guards on whom Athbrim would recommend for the next job. My money was on you. Oh, the job. Of course. If you follow the road past the gates to the southeast, you'll eventually come to a barren cape with a single large stone half buried in the cliff overlooking the sea. Followers of the 12 say it's a holy place dedicated to Nemea, the spinner. I'd be surprised if the pirates camped up there aware of that, though. Oh, that's really close. That's super close. It's so close, I can eat a cracker on the way. If it will come out of the package. Cracker and cheese. Hmm. His name is Disreputable Pirate. Are we sure he's a bad guy? I don't know. Oh, I'm giving you to the count of 3 to step back on that path and carry your venturing Tushy back down to whatever rock it is you crawled out from under. You see, eyes is up to my ears with your type roaming the hills like there was years to roam. It's getting to be that a man can enjoy a mug of rum without some outlander run up a skin, asking which way is to the local leave mate. 7 L's if I know. I'm a bloody pirate. Gosh, gods darn it. Falls balls. Falls balls. Once we have my boy back and putting this godforsaken place of an island so far behind me, ain't no one will remember I was ever here. Come on, Scrags, we've knives to sharpen. I don't think that went well. I try not to judge people by their names. I absolutely judge him by his name. And the way he talked to me. Those two things combined, I think I have a pretty good judge of his character. Disreputable indeed. I think your mom had future sight when she named you that. Clearly. She knew what she was doing. So, His friends gave him no choice. He embraced it. He was like, well, if I'm so disreputable. Reputable? Disreputable. So the trespassers were indeed pirates, and they are indeed planning something. What is this talk of getting the boy back? Could it be that the target never was the victory? Something's not right. I won't sit by idly waiting for those pirates to make the first move. I shall order increased patrols immediately. Thank you again for your help, baby. It appears we all wise put our trust in you. Oh my gosh. We're almost? Wait. Are we almost to the first dungeon? If we get to the first dungeon today, I'm gonna be really happy. If we get to the first dungeon today, that'll be so fun! Grimthada, captain of the watch at the Morby Dry Docks, wishes your aid in dealing with potential intruders. I'm concerned, Vivi. It appears the pirates I had you investigate are on the move. They creep ever close to the Dry Docks, so I must assume they mean to target the Victory herself. That ship is a symbol of everything Limps Elemented strives to become, and I won't allow these base scoundrels to lay a finger upon her hull. We must apprehend them before they put their plans into motion, and you, Vivi, are just the man to do it. Without your capable assistance, I fear the security of the Dry Docks cannot be guaranteed. Not moments ago, my guards submitted reports of suspicious activity in the area. Pray begin your efforts by listening to one of their accounts firsthand. It matters not whom you choose to speak with, but be sure to question either Earthswiss at the front gate or Sonago at the rear. Any suspect saboteurs you encounter during the course of your investigation are to be interrogated. Report any and all findings directly to me. Investigating scallywags and ne'er-do-wells. That's what I do. Oh, Sonago! Hail, adventurer! Glad to have another hand on board to shore up security. I didn't mean to stand this close to you. I kind of just did a hard right turn, and now we're here. I do apologize. The guards know our reports would sit on Gimthorta's desk gathering dust if it weren't for the assistance of those such as yourself. Speaking of reports, though, I saw one of those mangy pirates lurking around the cliff near Empty Heart. I'd take a closer look before he has a chance to cover his tracks. Oh, she just knew? It was good of me to go to her first. She put her trust in me, I put my trust in her. I didn't even have to talk to anyone else. What is that? That shiny thing over there. Weird. Okay. Where's the scallywag? He's being so suspicious. Dude, are you serious right now? But spotted me, did you? Well, you're too late. What's to happen's already happening. He said what's happening's already happening. Forward and back, and then forward and back, and then forward and back, then put one foot forward. That's one of my favorite songs from this game, for sure. Hi, George! How are you? Did you know what's happening's already happening? You can't stop it now. I hope you're doing well today. Can we get a shout out for George Peter V.O.? As his name entails, he is a voice actor. Loves RPGs and JRPGs and is currently playing through Fire Emblem Three Houses Blue Lions route. Post time skip. Super, super sweet guy, and I love see you over there. What's happened's already happening. Let me get you a shouty. Ba, 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 ba. Ah, so you found me one of those pirates, did you? I knew you were the right adventurer to ask for aid. But what could these knaves be planning? What's to happen's already happening. Captain! Trouble! The shipyard! Easy now, soldier. Who did this to you? Pirates. Out of nowhere. It struck me good. Gods below. We were not prepared for this. Pirates, soldier. How many do they number? Not sure. More than I can quickly count. Seem to be carrying explosives. So I'm gonna get on that? I think I might, George. I mean, I'm going pretty slow, but I feel like I might. So watch out. We don't have Ace Attorney tomorrow. I'm pretty sure. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs, Headless. Thank you, thank you. Let's freaking go. I recognize some of those names. Let's go. I don't think it's... Wait, is it tomorrow? I don't have my phone next to me. My phone is charging. Let me grab it. Did I say it's tomorrow? I thought we were skipping this weekend. We're skipping this weekend. Because I know that Gorfy said it on Friday as well. Phew, scared me. Not this weekend. Next weekend. Explosive. And there's no time to lose. It's because someone isn't available. Then never mind. Yes. So don't worry. You can play more Blue Lions. Vivi, you heard the situation. Make your way to the shipyard and engage these intruders. I'll see to this man's wounds, then follow after. Make haste. Now. Yes, ma'am. Oh, shoot. What? To the victory? Oh, shoot, that's closed. Why would you close that? That's the way to the victory. Why would you close the way? I have to go. If I just keep running, what happens? If I just, like, keep running, do they gang up on me? Oh, it says defeat the pirates is my object. Okay. I might die. I might die from my hubris. We're fine, actually. We're okay. What is an what? My hubris proved well. Well-earned hubris, exactly as planned. Oh, is this the disreputable guy? The pirate? Back, that's a lot of subs. I know! Subs are free, and also, if you gift, I think 3 subs to anyone streaming Final Fantasy XIV until the end of the month, you get a free Rainbow Unicorn code. So, that's probably also why people are gifting subs. I see it in a lot of, like, people's stream titles as well. Oh no. Is this coming undone? Oh no. The threads on my jacket are coming undone. No. I was messing with them. That's my fault. That's my bad. It's my fault. I did it. It's me. It's me. Do. I'm not gonna mess with it anymore. Stop touching it. I was fidgeting it. Am I a monster for not being interested in unicorn mount? I don't think I'm interested in the rainbow unicorn. You're not a monster, don't worry. But I can understand people who are. Never reckon it'd be this easy. Still don't trust those slimy jerks, but their plan worked like a charm. Oh, the Sahagins. Dad? That's your dad? What you doing, you great bloody fool? Set your trap, boy. This will be over soon, and all that's left now is to blow this ugly pile of driftwood into splinters. That's your papa? Why'd you do such a thing? Have you any idea how important this ship is? What it represents? Aye, and that's what makes it all the sweeter. Whatever it takes to knock some sense into my treacherous, backstabbing son. Imagine, a boy mine, giving up a pirate life to become shipwright, and building a bleeding maelstrom vessel at that. What under Lim Lane's wide green ocean made you take up with these self-righteous guys? You're the one with no bloody sense, Dad. Don't you see? The pirates had their glory days, but that era's over. I wonder why Athburn never spoke of his father. I never would have thought. The ship's a symbol, all right, of everything went wrong with the world. I mean to shatter it into 100,000 pieces. Yeah, this world sucks. We want the old world. Kim Thada, Vivi. Pray beat the tar out of this bloated sea slug. Make sure no harm comes to the victory. You got it. Dad, this is madness. That is a cool nickname for a father. A pirate don't abandon his treasures. My father, you must stop him. Stop attacking my healer. It's very rude of you. Leave him to us. To Vivi, Sanaga, to me. Oh gosh, what? Level 20? Okay, I'm just gonna focus. Mamul Jar, mercenaries. I'll take the Mamul Jar. You focus on Astapin. Excuse me? You have no idea you're up against. He just stunned me. Why, adventure? Astapin has a crazy glint in his eye. It's fine, we're fine. Please, cannot let him win. He's dead. He's disappeared. He returned to the live stream. It's fine. I killed your dad. It's okay. Context is important. Live stream is an Evercold. He'll just resurrect over there. I must be getting old, letting some green Ventura get the best of me. Dad. Dad. The victory is a symbol. It's one big bloody ship. Big and nasty looking. You made that, did you? So you can be proud of your son. So this is a story about people having to learn to let go of the way the world was before. And it seems like the way the world was before was looting, marauding, thieving. I guess looting and thieving are the same. Just a bunch of ne'er-do-wells versus ne'er-do-wells. And then this new kind of world that emerges from the calamity is one of reconstruction, of rebuilding, of nurturing. We've been talking to farmers, shipbuilders, people who are like making and building things, building a kind of better tomorrow through making food, through making new vessels with which to carry people from place to place. Whereas the previous kind of world was one of destruction. And it was that. We saw it. Thank you for the 3 gifted... Is that 3? 3 gifted subs. Thank you! I didn't know I could walk off. Didn't know I could walk off. Anyway. My thanks, Vivi. Shudder to think what might have become a victory without intervention. So his dad's like dead. I killed his dad. Vivi, the thing I did! Wait, did they or are they talking to someone? Oh no, they meant to do that. They meant to do that? I felt a sense of camaraderie, but now I feel like that camaraderie is lost. Because I think they meant to do that, and now I still feel foolish. Pirates have made a right mess of things. I'd best get to sorting out the docks. My thoughts could use some sorting out as well. But did my father have a way of turning my life upside down? Pray convey my thanks and my apologies, Grimthota. So your dad's dead? Sorry about that, bud. If you think about it, he can tell people that the Warrior of Light killed his dad later. He has just to wait a little bit, and then he can brag about it. How fair you, Vivi. Cannot begin to thank you for the role you played in preventing this madness. You defended more than a single ship. You saved the bud and hope of Limsa Laminsa from violent demise. The day was yours. It seems our security regimen will require much in the way of improvement if we're to truly keep the dry dock safe. Athbrim apologizes. Well, I suppose I can understand why he'd feel responsible for his father's actions. Of all those involved, this incident was hardest on him. But in time, I believe he'll come to a single conclusion. The most fitting way of moving past his anguish is to see the victory completed and in the water. And by the by, the pirates he defeated have been handed over to the Yellow Jackets. Ryan and his men will be taking over the investigation. Before the Yellow Jackets moved in, however, we recovered a most unusual object. Should you have the time to spare, I should ask you for another favour. You found something? In light of your recent events, there are a few others who I would entrust this task. Since last we spoke, a curious missive has been discovered amongst the personal effects of Atsefin. Atsefin, pirate behind the plot to sabotage the victory. This missive was penned in a most unusual script, a script we believe to be some Menor code. Needless to say, anything which a proven enemy of Limsa Lominsa deems worthy of ciphering is likely to be of great interest to the Maelstrom. Unfortunately, none among us can make any sense of the message. In cases such as these, I'm told the Yellow Jackets will want to turn to Baderon and his convenient connections. Thus, I would have you deliver this missive to the proprietor of the Drowning Wench, into his hand and no other, you understand? Thanks for streaking, Combat Bravo! It's always fun to stick your friends, so thank you so much for streaking here with us today! 90 levels, let's freaking go! Y'all collecting all these lilies really does just leave me starstruck, honestly. You're collecting so many. I never come to Limsa Lominsa anymore in my usual play. The inn is just more easily accessible if I go to Gridania. Coming fast. I got here faster than I thought I would. Hi there, Vivi. I've been hearing about your deeds at the dry docks. Aithbrun laid out the entire tale for me. Poor sod was still reeling as his old man's part in the business. But at least he kept the victory from being sunk before she sailed. And for that, I owe you my thanks. You really made a name for yourself in Limsa, lad. Folk know that when they need something doing. When they need something doing. You need something doing? What might that be? He was gonna say, oh, they turn to you when they need something to be done. You need me to do something? You want someone to read the message written funny letters for you? Ah, and Grim thought I might know a man as good. Let's see it then. Aye. I reckon I might know a canny bugger can read stuff like this. Ugly soul by the name of Abaderon. You? You know, you're like one of my regulars now, Vivi. You never let me down yet, and navigate helped me. I reckon I can trust you. Grim thought I was right to want this message deciphered. We've got us some trouble brewing. Here, and no mistake. Go ready for action, and I'll explain. There's trouble brewing? Good to have you aboard. Now then, where to start? We're probably not going to make it to the first dungeon today like I thought we would. We're making good progress, though. I think, anyway. Back when I was younger and nastier, and my living was a sellsword. In that business, if you wanted to know what the enemy was up to, you had to learn to read the orders. To read the orders he praised from the cold dead ends of his mates. That's how I came to know how to read your message. Truth be told, the script was all too bloody familiar. Them Sahagin letters, lad. And I should know. I've gotten more fishback messages than I can count. Oh. It gets worse, though. The plan to blow up the victory is all in here. Right down to the fine details. Looks like them to raise 8 cans of hell in Western Lenosha. And then at the Maelstrom's new flagship in the confusion. The point being, the attack on the victory wasn't the act of a few rebellious pirates. It was a key part of some canny jerk's grand plan. I should probably change my usage of the word jerk. But if I'm reading this alright, the attack itself came much too early. I'll wager they panicked when they saw you. It was onto him, rushed in to do the job and buggered it up. And tattoo face guys, as they say, was paying Athrim's old man. They're with the Serpent Reavers, right? The Serpent Reavers again. But none of their crew was there, were they? Did they have something better to do or what? 7 L's, I got all backwards. That mess at the victory, that was meant to be the bloody distraction. The fishbacks ain't interested in the Maelstrom's baby. They're after men, just like they always been. They're sending the pirate lackeys after a civilian target. This bit about raising hell in Western Lenosha, that's where it'll be. So Matt tells me Swift Perch is about to get it and hit hard. Get it hard. Ugh. Here's a rough translation of the message. Take it to the Commodore Rain at the core tower and tell him he's in for a busy day. Ah, and give him a hand, eh? You can be darn sure he'll need one. Yes, sir. Pass me Viva Valencia on my way to another quest. It's just what I do. Wait, where am I going? Oh, wait, I'm lost. Aha! I knew that. North, you say? Ooh, what's over there? That big smoky canyon. Or mountain. I am curious, again, how far I've gotten today. Especially since I've never played through the edited questlines of Realm Reborn. Since they toned everything down and took away a lot of the quests. So I'm probably going to do a head count of the quests we finished. Have you ever played a game that you stuck through it but didn't have fun? Like to finish it? I don't know if I'm usually not having fun, I stop playing. I think someone asked to play Cuphead for like a September goal, and I stuck through that even though I wasn't having that much fun just because I'm not good at games like that. But it was fun with friends, so I kind of still appreciated the parts that were really good. Like, the gameplay was great, the art style was great, the story was interesting. I just wasn't very good at it. So I don't think so, Castivar. I don't think I've encountered that before. Like a game that I didn't think was fun is better with a friend. Yeah, it was. Ah, I'm Raina. Ah, you must be the adventurer whose name seems to be on everyone's lips. I've become a household name. You ought to be commended for your part in thwarting the plot to destroy the victory. Now, what can I do for you this day? You bear an urgent message for Baderon. I get the feeling that my hopes for a quiet morning are about to be cruelly dashed. Tell me, what's afoot? Sorry. My guy was like, I can stand here and do my 9 to 5. Never mind. An assault on Swiftpatch. We've seen nothing to suggest the Serpent Reeve is amassing for an attack. Even so, it'd be foolish to discount the possibility. Baderon's rarely wrong about such matters. I will marshal the Yellow Jackets for battle, immediately. The only question is where to send them. While I concur that Baderon's assessment that the attack on the Dry Docks was intended as a diversion, Swiftpatch is but one of several possible targets for the main thrust. Commodore, sir! Report. It's the Sahagid, sir. They're mounting a large-scale attack. Assault on the South Tide Gate and threaten to overwhelm our defenses within the day. The garrison requests immediate reinforcements. By the Navigator, it seems my decision's been made for me. Muster the troops and give the order to march. Aye, the Serpent Reavers are in league with Sahagin, which means there's every chance this assault on Tidegate may yet prove to be another feint. The fact remains, however, we can ill afford to ignore it, and that leaves Swiftperch vulnerable to those pirate traitors. It's at times like these I wish the Warriors of Light yet walked among us. But wishes will avail us not. Valencia, you must serve in their absence. Make for Swiftperch with all haste and lend your strength to the squads I can spare for the settlement's defense. The Warriors of Light from before the Calamity, who fought to save everyone, and then disappeared once the dust settled. I'll do my best to see their place protected, I swear. I feel like I have time for another cracker. I probably don't. I probably don't. I'm foolish. I'm foolish for doing this. I'm a fool! I'm a fool! He's eating good. That's a lot of text, good sir. Commodore Reyna sent word we'd be getting reinforcements. I didn't expect him to send you. You certainly look like you've seen your share of action, though. You bear little resemblance to the wide-eyed whelp I met fresh off the ferry. Wide-eyed whelp you met fresh off the ferry? Did he meet me on the ferry? No, right? Is he talking about someone else? In any case, you know what you're fighting for here? This place, Swiftputch. It was rebuilt by folk who stood strong in the face of every hardship the calamity threw their way. And we're not about to let some fish fancying scum claim the honor of being the ones who finally broke the spirits. Don't give these pirates one bloody ilm, you hear me? Yes, sir! So, yes, sir. We have to protect what we want to build. For the future of Limsa. Here they come! No, don't skip the cutscene. Watch the cutscene. Thank you. And now I thought all them yellow jacket worms were meant to be busy. This useless scrag ain't followed the plan, has he? Now what? Pull back and wait for our Sahagin brothers? Piss on that, we ain't turning back empty-handed. Remember, no killing the small folk. Is that me? He probably doesn't mean me. It would be your blood what stains Lord Leviathan's altars. Lord Leviathan's altars? The yellow bellies you can butcher at will. Them dirt-eating slugs will be crushing the full might of the Serpent Reavers. Seems Swiftputch was the main target after all, eh? Oh, you know, wait, he's the guy who said hello to me and was like, here's the tutorial. I keep an eye on all scum that walks in here. The music! Squads 1 and 2, protect the townsfolk. Squad 3, you are rear guard. Let's go. He was talking about me when he said I didn't look like a whelp anymore. The rest of you, we met their charge where we stand. Let us bear the Commodore word of our victory, or no word at all. Valimsa Lamensa! Valimsa Lamensa! Valimsa Lamensa! I'll gut you all, you yellow bellies, and dance on your gizzards! Okay, rude. That's not nice. You can try! Leave no pirate scum standing. Show my yellow jacket fights. Time to split some ads, adventurer. Let's start. Thanks for 3 more gifted subs, Cute and Buzz. My goodness. Hi, TV2. Welcome in. Is someone healing them? Oh, maybe he just had like... Hey, no, stop it. No heals allowed. Mages gotta die. No mages allowed. I say this as a mage. I know how dangerous they are. Just peppering us from afar. That's not allowed. If you're gonna fight me, you fight me face to face. And by that I mean you fight my tank face to face. The heck is that? Is that a bloody void scent? Hold steady, lads. Excuse me? Keep on pummeling him. Pummeling him. You can't take much more of this. Oh, he just used bloodbath. That's not fair. That's not fair. Got him. A void scent? That didn't seem like the standard pirate or Sahagin affair. Well fought, the Reavers are beaten and scattered. I'll take some men and hunt down the stragglers. Oh, but there may be more of them lurking about, so don't let your guard down just yet. My spidey sense tingled. The source of his strength becomes clear. It does? You may have bested the golem, but you will not fare so well this day. Eh? A mournful voice of creation, send unto me a creature of the abyss, my thrall to command, that I may smite mine enemies. Mournful voice of creation. That's what he said last time, too. Oh. Is Y'shtola gonna show up to help me with this again, please? I don't remember if she does or not. Isn't that the great thing about having played ARR over 7 years ago now? Almost 9 or 10 years ago. I don't remember if Y'shtola shows up to save me. Your very being imperils the plan. You cannot be suffered to live. She is tracking this guy's movements, so maybe she'll show up. Or maybe I'll just beat him up myself. You know what? I can do it all by myself. Defeat the masked mage. Soon I shall take your vile gifts to the grave. Gifts? You got this. It's fine. It's actually not that bad. Whence springs this preternatural might? Preternatural? I'm poisoned. All right, as the venom eats away at your veins. There she is! A fearsome opponent, against whom you shall not stand alone. An unwelcome guest. No matter, all shall fall before me. I heard her spawn in. No mortal should possess such strength. His power wanes. Afford him no chance to recover. He has a cool scepter, though. That was a very jarring OST. There was parts of it where the piano was like, da-dum. It was like a kind of stuttering melody. That the wisdom of the paragons should be brought low by mere mortals. Paragons, did he say? And it is as I feared. They are known as the Bringers of Chaos, or Asians, to give them a proper name. It would seem our suspicions were correct. It is they who have been manipulating the beast tribes. The Asians? Hi! Nice to see you again. Pardon? You would know if we Charlions have encountered Asians before. I have never spoken to you of my homeland. How did you know whence I hail? Because I saw your memories. Wait, I do begin to see. You have been blessed with a special gift. Are you alright, lad? If I'd known a mean bugger like that was hiding in the bushes, I would have left a squad of 6 to keep you company. Well, at least now we can call this kidnapping investigation to a close. Those reavers were the ones spiriting away folks in the dead of night, and this guy here was pulling all the strings. A trifle simplistic, but not inaccurate. I came as soon as I sensed his presence, but I never thought to find such a scene of carnage. Yet we prevailed, and thanks to your heroic actions, I have learned much. Aye, heroic is the word. I don't want to think what would have happened if you hadn't been here, friend. And your assistance is much appreciated too, Lady Y'shtola. Please give our regards to the Scions. I didn't remember that we learned about Y'shtola's, about Asians, or about the Scions, or about where she came from this early. This is fun. Oh, this is fun. Replaying and seeing it all again. I'm glad to have played a role in bringing what I hope is an end to this disturbing spate of abductions. A third of your fate forms a part of a most intriguing tapestry. Mayhap we will be afforded the chance to speak more in the near future. For now, however, you must see this particular tale to its conclusion. Pray send my greetings to Commodore Rainier. Is it my all-time favorite game? That's a good question. It's my all-time favorite Final Fantasy. I don't think I've ever cried as much for a game as I've cried for Final Fantasy 14. Like happy tears and sad tears, you know? So maybe it is my favorite. That's tough, though. That was a shard not unlike what we saw next to the Gubu. Interesting. But it broke. Interesting. I think I still have the other one, the other crystal. There's a there's a band in Limsa Lominsa right now. Valencia, eagerly have I awaited your turn. Words of your exploits already spreading through the ranks. My troops and I owe a great debt of gratitude for your timely assistance. You've shown yourself to be possessed of a short arm, a strong spirit, and sound judgment. Without Limsa Lominsa had more of your like. I have little doubt you shall one day join the ranks of Eorzea's greatest adventurers. It is but a matter of time. Thanks, dude. That's really nice of you. He has high hopes for me. Don't set your expectations too high, though. There's so many great games, right, Potato? That's why I'm like, I don't know. It's probably a contender, if not all the way up there. Clearly, Bedron's eye for potential remains as sharp as ever, though I doubt even he imagined you capable of such feats. Might you favor me with your own account of the day's events? Such victories bear retelling. And then this happened, and then this happened, and then this happened, and then Void Send, and then another Void Send, and then another one. Well, there were only just two, but it'd be really cool if there were three. Miss Stoler's been working for us for quite some time, you see. She was only all too willing to assist the Yellow Jackets in the kidnapping investigation, proving herself a stalwart ally of Limsa Lominsa yet again. Needless to say, after your part and thought on the attempted sabotage of the victory, and the small matter of your deeds at Swiftpert, you too have proven yourself a valued friend of the Thalassocracy. Oh, that word is hard. Admiral! I like her! Is this gonna be voiced? I hope it's voiced. Please be voiced. Please be voiced. I want to hear your voice. Who is this? I didn't mean to dress like them. My outfit has been really on point today for Golden Deer Route and Fire Emblem Three Houses. Riku, yellow for Kingdom Hearts, and now the Yellow Jackets for Limsa. May I present to you, Admiral Blufiswin. I don't remember how to say her name. Maybe she'll say it for me.
So, this is the adventurer I've been reading about in the field reports.
Yeah, that's me. She's read stuff you read about me?
I am Melve Blufisvin, Admiral of Limsa Lominsa. On behalf of my people, I bid you thanks for the deeds you have done this day.
And she's looking down at me because I'm so small.
A token of our gratitude. What worth is high regard without just reward after all? Ha! Since you first set foot in our city, my good friend Baderon and Commodore Rayner have taken turns at regaling me with tales of your exploits. Safe to say, they left an impression. Join me at the coming banquet.
For
A
me?
seat of honor at the celebratory
Daniels.
feast is the least I can offer the man
Ooh.
who foiled the Sahagin.
Oh! A seat at the feast.
Seat at the feast.
Oh, and don't be late.
No promises. I mean, yes, ma'am.
Your fellow guests will be eager to take the measure of their newest hero, and some do not take kindly to being kept waiting. Till then, may you walk in the light of the crystal.
It's his hand. That's my bad. Let's go! Shall we go to a banquet before we end stream today? I'm not sure you understand how unusual it is for the Admiral to invite an adventurer to a state banquet. It's a highly coveted honor, why even the officers under direct command are rarely afforded such recognition. But don't delay. I will not deny you've earned it. Many of the tasks you performed in service to the Thalassocracy has been both difficult and dangerous. This is the reward for all your efforts, a nod to your many achievements, both large and small. Has the enormity of this moment yet to sink in? Perhaps. Perchance you'll realize its significance when you stand before the assembled dignitaries of Limsa Lamensa. Now that I've imagined the scene, I realize you'll require attire suitable for the occasion. What do you mean? I look great. I suggest you visit the wench and see what Baderan can manage. He's surprisingly knowledgeable about such things. Oh no. They're gonna mess with my glam! It better be cool. I know that if you're at Gridania, you get a mask. You have to wear a mask the whole time. I don't remember what you get for Limsa, though. When I first started playing this game, I had 3 characters. So I played it once fully with this character. It's my first character. And then I played it again 2 other times. And I watched like all the special stuff for Limsa and the special stuff for here. But then I watched the Gridania stuff and the Ulda stuff with the other 2 characters. And I distinctly remember receiving a mask for the Getting Buzz. It says shoes. Ah, okay. Wait, but I like my shoes. My shoes are cute. You get an earring in Ulda, and then I think a mask, right? For Gridania. Well, if it ain't Millweb's guest of honor. Obnobbing with a high and mighty now, is it? I tell you, lad, I darn near snotted ale at my nose when I heard the news. You've come a long bloody way, you have, and that's the truth. Well, one thing's for sure, you'll not want for decent grub. These banquets are catered by the bleeding Bismarck, no less. This is a grand chance to fill your belly to bursting with fine and more. Importantly, free food. But you can't have you turning up with your downtrodden venturing gear. No, the hero of the hour needs to have a touch of refinement about him. If only to stop folks complaining when he stuffs his face with cake. Take yourself over to the Octant and speak to Nassim or the Brugger Consortium. She'll furnish you with some gentlemanly to wear. Already had a word with her, so all you need to do is pick up the goods, then bring them back here so I can tell you what's what. Reading his dialogue is really fun, but also kind of difficult. I'm like, okay, got it. Okay, got it. It sounds fun when it's all put together, but figuring out in the moment is a little bit difficult. He has the heaviest pirate's accent out of everyone. There's a band playing over there. Hey, y'all. Good day, sir. I assume you're the underdressed gentleman Baderan mentioned? I see he was not exaggerating. I smell bad? Is it the smell of darkness? I've chosen these especially for you in polite society. Fear not, I'm certain you'll absolutely adore them. I'm a stinky potato. No! It's not my fault. I've been busy. I haven't been able to shower recently. I saved a bunch of people. I just also really smelled bad while I did it. It's... Do you complain about how bad the person who saved your life smells? Or do you just thank them and then keep it to yourself? Been to see Janassim? Have you? Let's have that box then. There you go, a nice pair of dress shoes for you. A bloke might not have much else to his name, but as long as he's got a decent pair of shoes on his feet, there ain't nowhere he can't go. Think of him as a gift from me and all the other folk you done right by along the way. Oh wait, shoes is really cute though. Cause like, shoes, gifting someone shoes is like a way of gifting them a future. It's like gifting them comfort and wishing them well on their future travels. And he's also saying like, these shoes represent all the things you've done for us, all the steps you've walked, all the actions you've taken in our name. That's so cute. I love that. Aye, 'tis a very moving gesture, I know. I am moved by the gesture. I am moved by the gesture, indeed. How did you know? How could you anticipate my feelings like this? Just don't go welling up on me. I'm not crying. Wouldn't do for Limsa's new hero to turn up to the banquet soaked in his own tears and snot. Any road, that's the gob sorted. Now you just need to set your nerves. Tell me when you're ready, and I'll tell you where you're meant to go. They gave me ugly shoes, didn't they? Where are the shoes? Wait, where are the shoes? What shoes did they give me? Am I just gonna wear them no matter what? You ready then, are you? Good. The bank will be started soon. If you're waiting any longer, I consider it my civic duty. Get you over the head and drag you there. Now make sure you're wearing them fancy shoes when you turn up. Carrying them won't do any good. They're meant to make you look like a gentleman, not a gentleman's bleeding lackey. As for directions, the feast being held on the bridge, the Admiral's briefing room. Speak with Santhiel and blow a call, and he'll show you the way. Just keep that Ed Eldai lad. Ed Eldai lad. After everything you've done for Limsa, good reason to be proud. And don't let no highborn bugger tell you different. Okay, where are the shoes? Are they in my inventory? Are they on my feet? I don't see any shoes. It's probably fine. Wait, what if it says, put on the dress shoes and speak with... What shoes? What shoes? They're ugly. But I don't even see... Where are the shoes? Inventory? I don't see any shoes. Uh-oh. Where'd the shoes go? He didn't give me any shoes. Let me... Ed Eldai. New tongue twister? Let me see. I walked uphill both ways. Let me see. Are they in my armoire? Oh, well, I can't... I don't have shoes. I don't have dress shoes. Okay, I'm gonna Google this issue. Surely I'm not the first person. New game plus FF14. New shoes. Wait, let me see. Mizzen Mass Repass. No shoes. You can buy a replacement at the Calamity Salvager. Yeah, I can get a replacement from her. Hold on, let me see this as well. Yeah, I need to buy them from the Calamity Salvager. Because they didn't give them to me. Whenever you get a quest item that you then eventually discard, or maybe accidentally discard, not on purpose, you can go to Calamity Salvager and get the item back. Where is the Calamity Salvager now that I think about it? Where's the Calamity Salvager? Oh, they're in Athcastle, right? There's the band I was talking about. Hi, Jesse! Next to Mail. Yeah, I'm heading there. I usually go to the Calamity Salvager in Gridania. There you go. There you are. Quest rewards. Dress shoes. Thank you. They're so ugly. Wait, they're so ugly. Okay, you can't see them. You can't see. It's okay. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's not. It's fine. It's fine. Just don't look at my feet. Do a glam. I can't interact with the glamour dresser in New Game Plus mode, so I could just exit, but it's fine. I'm just gonna... It's immersive. Sometimes the mismatch, it just has to be embraced. And it doesn't look that bad. It looks kind of like it's on purpose, right? It's fine. This guy has his dress shoes on too. Twinning. Dress shoes, fancy dress shoes. An adventurer wearing fancy dress shoes. Oh, now those are some fancy dress shoes. Come adventure, I'll show you to the briefing room. My fancy dress boots look better. Sure, Clavers, don't look too close, please. My eyes are up here. Don't look at my shoes. Oh, pretty banquet. At least he likes them. Yeah. Wait, Ishtal is gonna see my shoes. Don't look at them. Wait, they're always looking down. They're gonna see my shoes. I went and saw it and went, what are those? No! Don't do it.
Brothers and sisters of the sea, join me now in honoring this man for his services to our great nation. May the navigator guide and protect him on his journey, till sea swallows all.
Till sea swallows all. Oh, I'm so happy.
These pirates you encountered with the tattooed faces, they call themselves
My
the
cute
Serpent
wallabies.
Reavers. Their ranks are formed of cutthroats and madmen who have pledged themselves body and soul to the primal Leviathan. From what we have gathered, they sought to swell their numbers by spiriting away any soul unfortunate enough to cross their path. I need not tell you
Thanks
the
for the
depth of
follow.
the animosity between us and the Sahagin. How any seaman worth his salt could devote himself to the fishback's god is a question for a more temperate mind than mine. But, thanks to you, our citizens may once more go about their daily lives, safe in the knowledge
So you
that
don't
they
even
will
see
not
my
be
shoes.
dragged into the darkness by those execrable curs.
Primal. I forget. Why do we call summons primals? I'm excited to
Such an
learn about
extraordinary
why.
glow.
It's this thing I picked up.
This is one of the crystals of light.
I picked it up off the floor. It
By the
wanted me to.
navigator.
After our encounter with the Gubu, you had a vision, did you not? Of a towering crystal.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You bathed in her light.
I don't know if I bathed. Everyone keeps saying I smell
Yashtola's
bad.
conclusion
I don't
is
think I
clear,
bathed.
and I see no reason to doubt it. You are the vessel of a higher power. This being from your vision was the Mother Crystal. Your description matches what little we know of her.
Mother Crystal.
And if she has chosen you, then your deeds may yet shape the fate of nations.
I'm just
As
a
once
guy.
did the deeds of the Warriors of Light.
Ooh.
Know you the tale? Like you, they were not of these lands, yet they fought to protect us all
Like
against the
Leviathan?
corruption of the primals. When the
Like
Gallian
Bahamut.
Empire began its conquest of the realm, these heroes joined the Grand Companies and helped reforge the Eorzean Alliance. And at the Battle of Cartano, they took the field beneath our banners to fight for everything we hold dear. It was on that day, in the midst of that hell, that we lost them. Every soul who survived that battle will never forget how it was to fight beside them. We are proud to call them our comrades. Yet whenever we try to shout their names, the sound dies in our throats. And whenever we strain to see their faces with our mind's eye, naught but their shadows appear to us, set against a blinding light.
This is the explanation for
Ask any true Eorzean who knew them, and the story
Final
will be
Fantasy
the same.
XIV's reboot.
It is for this reason that we call them the Warriors of Light. When I look upon you, I cannot help but be reminded of them. Keep that crystal safe. In time, I believe the Mother Crystal will make clear her reasons for bestowing it upon you. Heed well her words, adventurer, for it is Hydaelyn herself who speaks.
The goddess? Wait. Not goddess. Mother Crystal herself? Not a goddess. Wait, what? Huh? Bahamut? Whose vision is this? Milwarp's vision? Hey, yo! He looks cool in his chocobo.
Flames to the fore! Victory belongs to the bold. Show those Imperial whore sons what we're made of!
The left flank buckles. Divert the barracudas. Bid them hold that position, though it costs them their lives.
The yellow serpents are in need of succor. Pray, send the white wolves to their aid.
To be fighting a very human
The
war,
adventurers
and then
risk
to
life
have
and limb for our cause. We must not fail them.
Senna. And then to have Bahamut summoned. It's wild. Wait, what? So this is... She detected him? She detected him. Pretty cool. So it's saying that the Ascians had something to do with Bahamut as well, being summoned before
it
the
is
realm was
nothing.
reborn.
Bloody hells! The barrier won't go down so easily! Eyes forward!
This must be Connie Senna's memory then? Access through Millwarp?
We are being watched.
Or is it an Ascian's memory? This is not my first time. I'm on New Game Plus. But it's been probably around
Raging Bull,
9 to 10 years since I've seen this.
Bloodthorn, respond!
And I really wanted to go back and play
Respond,
through
damn you!
it. So we are.
Ah!
Raging Bull, this is Mad Snake. Respond.
Jax Ryder?
Ryder, this is Raging Bull. What news?
We're surrounded by a blaze. There is no way out. God preserve, what is that thing?
What's going on?
Show these
Speak to me!
much of the Chocobrodia.
God damn it! We cannot hold much longer.
Mad Snake! Mad Snake! Answer me!
Mad Snake! It feels like a
Damn it.
Metal Gear reference.
Damn it all to the seventh hell!
What of the barracudas? Can they not be
Right,
reached?
Matthew? Same. I don't remember this cutscene at all.
Sorry, Admiral. Shell's not working.
What of our own?
So it's exciting to go back and play through it again.
I cannot say, my lady. That monstrosity appears to be disrupting our communications.
We must keep trying. Call till they respond.
Yes, my lady.
Admiral, General, we can do no more. We must give the order to withdraw.
And then Bahamut.
I will not forsake Louis Soir.
Oh.
General, please. Victory may belong to the bold, but there will be no victor this day. You know this to be true. Let us not sacrifice lives in vain. The adventurers fight bravely, but to no avail. Let them withdraw, and let us be the ones to stand with Louis Soir.
Belay previous orders. All Maelstrom units are commanded to fall back, effective immediately. Give the foreign levy priority. Let the main host cover their retreat and bring up the rear.
The foreign levy, the adventurers. I'm not crying, it's fine.
Damn it! Relay the order. All flames are to withdraw. I don't care if our link cells are useless. You still have a working pair of legs, don't you? Well, use them, you bloody half-wit!
The outcome of this battle was long since decided. Better to retreat now than risk a massacre.
And behind.
This dark, stifling presence. Who or what? We go to take our place beside Archon Louisoix. To your positions.
She said that we shouldn't lose more lives, and now she's throwing herself into the fray. Oh man, Connie's-san is so cool. Oh, so okay, the red text is.
Imarat way. Kiskat toga hearts waddle dawns. Sees nigem. Feastun the only lamra.
Are you talking about the adventures? Or Louisoix? Or the Scion? Y'shtola was shown in this cutscene, so she's there right now as well. Oh, good morning. Oh, feet. Don't look at my feet, don't look at my feet. Morning, sunshine. All a bit much for you, ain't it? We've been playing through the beginning of Final Fantasy XIV, Elfinator. Again. It's been so fun so far. What happened? I don't remember then. It keeled over in the middle of the banquet and caused the right stir. Add to that, me carrying... What? I had to carry you back to the wench myself. I say carry. 'Twas more a matter of dragging and rolling too. Too much cake, I reckon. You dragged... I'm like 3 feet tall. You dragged and rolled me? You could... just pick me up. Surely not. Any road, don't fret. Just little wonder you was exhausted after everything you've been through lately. Oh, sir. Your little nap seems to have put some colour in your cheeks. Oh, so I'll leave you to it. Yeah, just give me uppies. What are we doing? Hopefully work went well though, Elfinator. Welcome in. Bugger, I almost forgot. The Admiral wants to have a word with you. When you feel up to it, talk to Xanthiel, and he'll let you into the command room. And stay awake, eh? I'm told old Milwa was in the middle of telling you a story when you started snowing last time. And I doubt she looked kindly on you if you repeated the trick. The trick? Of spontaneous sleep. We have feared that giving you uppies might inadvertently summon vomit. I think uppies is worth it. Oh my gosh, get these shoes off of me. Oh, I feel like I'm home again. In my apparently stinky shoes. It's never been on a need to play list. Maybe they're seeing some of the gameplay, you'll decide if it moves up that list or not. Or whether it moves on to a need to play. I'm gonna try and sneak this game in whenever I can to do a New Game Plus run. Because it's been very, very close to a decade since I played it. The shoes did look a little tight, right? The boots just, look at them. They match my gloves. They got little laces. Like, come on. It completes the fit. I did notice they took off my headband when I was asleep just now. Okay, we're gonna go see what we have to do next. And then we're gonna call it. Lots of mysteries. we learned a lot more than I remember ever learning this early in the game. We learned about, well, we didn't learn about them, but we learned the words Scion, Charleon, Ascian, Void Scent, Bahamut, Calamity, Falls Balls. We learned a lot of words today. Vivi, it's good to see you on your feet again. You are recovered. Then let us waste no time. I have a task that needs doing, one I entrust to no other. Yes, ma'am. What's the quest? The duty I have in mind for you requires some explanation. I do hope you have not made any other plans. Business then. Let's see what we have in store for us next time. I've pinned a letter to each of my counterparts in the Eosian Alliance. The terms are teeming, and encyclopedias on the horizons, my lord. The Battle of Cotonou and the calamity that followed claimed countless lives. It's been 5 years since those of us who were spared dragged ourselves from the ashes to look upon Eorzea. An Eorzea we scarcely knew. 5 years, and yet the people still suffer. It's been 5 years since the opening cutscene. Crazy. I usually do play games after I watch a gamer play. So maybe this will give you a little more information about, you know, what you can expect. Their lives are fraught with worry and hardship, and the warriors of light who might once have given them hope are gone. Yet we must press on regardless. We will never truly do so, however, till we have faced our past. To that end, I'm proposing that a memorial service be held in each of the city-states on the 5th anniversary of the Battle of Cotonou. These letters contain the details of said proposal. And I would have you deliver them to our allies as my personal envoy. That seems like a really important job. You've proven yourself a staunch and able ally to Limsa. That's not my only reason for choosing you. Nay, I choose you because you possess a quality which puts me in mind of history's champions. A quality I feared lost. Say that you'll perform this duty. I know you not disappoint me, as long as I can wear my shoes on the way. This task shall take you far from the borders of our nation to the city-states of Gridania and Ulda. A grueling journey to be sure, we to travel by sea and land, but I mean to have you take to the skies. Exciting! An airship pass to be used at your discretion. Airships bound for the nations of our allies leave from the landing connected to the bridge, but before you depart I suggest you trouble Baderon for a few pearls of wisdom regarding each of your destinations. Ah, the old man is nothing if not well-travelled. 'Tis a pity I cannot issue such passes with a freer hand, as I did in more peaceful times, when berths were not so limited. But in these times of war, every craft we commit to the clouds risks drawing the eye of the Empire, and every voyage must needs be born of necessity. Lest you doubt, I consider your place well deserved. Nor am I alone in that opinion. There were other parties who would see you granted the privilege of air travel. You sure that? Aye, Vivi. Your deeds do not go unnoticed by a certain cultured conjurer. Is that who you're talking about? Full many see great promise in you. Have I flattered you enough? Yeah, Mom. She's Mom. Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Ma. Moverb, is pretty... She does give mother energy, for sure. On behalf of Limsa Leminsa and her people, I bid you go forth, adventurer. Discover the realm for which so many have fought and died. See it with your own eyes. Wonder and danger await in equal measure, but turn not from either. Only by braving the unknown will you achieve the greatness of which you are surely capable. The light of the crystal guides you, and I wager that your destiny will be no small thing. Whoa! Very fun! And with that, everyone, next time we play Final Fantasy XIV, we'll be talking to Baderon, learning a little bit more about both Gridania and Ulda, and venturing to those particular places, seeing the sights, the sounds via airship. And figuring out the specifics about ensuring that we can have a memorial for the Battle of Cotonou that happened 5 years ago. Very fun! I hope you had a good time watching me go through my New Game Plus playthrough. We had a few hiccups at the beginning, but everything ironed out in the end. We held our breath enough and it went away in the end. Great gaming today. Thank you for being here, Potato. Thank you all for being here. Thanks for being uppies, Ragged. Thank you, Updata, for jumping in. I'm glad you were able to make it for some of the stream. And like I said, hopefully work went well today. Tomorrow, we will be playing Fire Emblem Three Houses, Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories Riku Path, because there's a Riku Path and we're going to play it, of course. And maybe we'll squeeze in some Final Fantasy XIV if we can as well. Visit those other countries, see what's up. Oh, I did want to see, let me see. I kind of wanted to count how many quests we've been through today. I'm kind of excited to like know how much progress we made. Okay. 1. Oh no. Area? Okay, it's kind of hard to figure it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait. Yeah. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Pretty good so far. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. We went through 19 quests. That's pretty darn good. How many quests are in this? Oh, there's a lot. I think that's great first day progress, exactly. We only played for around like 3 hours as well. And I was voicing everything. It would have, of course, been a lot longer if I was doing all the side quests, but I've already done those side quests because we're doing New Game Plus. So that makes it a lot easier. We did 19. I can't wait to see more of this game once again with y'all. I didn't realize we learned about all these things that I have context for, having played the other expansions like way later. I didn't realize we learned all these words so early. That was balls, am I right? What the heck? With that, I'm gonna go ahead and see who we're rating on Twitch side, but if you're watching on YouTube, I'm gonna end the stream here. Keep an eye out for when our stream is happening next in your time zone. I'm gonna put up little live notifications shortly after I end this stream to show you what we're playing and when we're playing it, but I usually stream Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. It's apparently a curse, balls, in Final Fantasy XIV. Whistle chat room, catch y'all next time. I really want to get back into it. You all have to get back into it with me. Let's go. Bye, everyone on YouTube. Thank you so much for spending so much of your time with me today. See ya. Bye-bye. And then there